Good morning. Welcome, welcome. My name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels, and this live Q&A with me today on this magical Monday as we start Taurus season in real time in the UK here. It is coming up to 8 a.m. So I hope you're all doing well, whether it's the morning, the afternoon, the evening, the night time, wherever you are in the world. Hello, hello. And if you are watching this back with me later as a replay, welcome. All you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you receive an answer in the moment, something you need to know. Oh, I can just turn the sound down there. Something you need to know. If you are watching this with me live right now, like Daisy, welcome, honey. Just pop your question in the chat for me. Just bear with me. It's taking a minute to come live my side here. It just went off. So just waiting for it to come back on. Oh, thank you, Daisy. Hope you're doing well. I'm sending you lots of love. There we go. Okay, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button for me as well. It really does help, okay? And we got Karang in the house as well. So let's start with Daisy. Daisy says, hi Liz, bucket messages from R. So what do you need to know today from R? I'm having a lot of heat when I'm connecting with you. Okay. So that could be a lot of Kundalini rising between the two of you at this current time. You've got the letter E. Okay, that could be significant. That could be Easter. It could be about rebirth, things shifting since Easter. It could be about the evening. Take that how it resonates with you. Okay, we'll just see what else is coming through. We've got quartz coming through. So I feel that's about clarity. And we've got season's greetings. So I'm getting Easter coming through. So I don't know if you've been sensing your person's energy more since Easter, because that was a season. I don't know if they said anything to you around that time or there was communication, or if there wasn't, I feel they wanted to, okay? Online communication. Your person could be watching you online as well. They may also have traditional beliefs or ideas about what they want the connection to be like or what they intend for the connection. And it's like you've been raising the bar. So I've got bar there. I don't necessarily feel you've been to a bar. I feel this as you've been raising the bar, like you've been raising your standard, your sense of self-worth. And they are recognizing that within you. And it's like you've got a spring in your step, colour in the hair. I feel it's like the sun is shining in your hair. It's like you're feeling better. So I feel you're in your power. I'm not saying that every day is like that. You may have ups and downs. Okay, but I feel that ultimately you are shining your light brightly and your person is aware of that, okay? And they could be online during the evenings, okay, watching or preparing to come forward. Could even be during a certain event or situation that they actually reach out to you. So season's greetings could be like at the next event. So like we've got Easter, haven't we? Think about what the event is coming up in your calendar. Now, it could be like a birthday or something like that for you. Or it could be something that you celebrate where you live, okay? But I feel that this is since your person's been, since Easter, they've wanted to come forward. That's what I'm picking up on. They're giving me a lot of heat. Okay, a lot of heat in the body. So Kundalini is rising. I hope that helps, okay? I want to do the second person that come in. We got Karang says, he said to me last night he's not interested in me. Is this true? So what's going on with him? Well, first of all, if he's telling you that, it's like he can't handle how he's feeling or he needs some kind of space, okay? So take him on his word for now. In other words, don't take it personally. It's not about you. Focus on yourself. If he's saying that to you, you pull your energy back, okay? Things are not how they seem. I don't feel that's the truth. I feel he's hiding something from you. And I feel that he's perhaps hiding his feelings from himself. So it's more likely he's running. Okay, so if you connect with him as your counterpart, it's more likely he's running from his feelings. He hopes you see through the illusion, okay? You got the moon. So really what he's saying is, I hope you see beyond what I've said. Otherwise, that wouldn't be coming out. So I feel that's coming out because things are not how they seem. So I don't feel he's being honest, okay? But I feel he needs space. So he's probably told you that so you back off or pull your energy back, okay? Yeah, he feels like you are destined. That there's a destined opportunity. So when I'm picking up on this, I feel that he sees you as his destiny. He knows you've come into his life for a reason and he's afraid. And he needs some time to process how he's feeling. It doesn't matter how long you've known him, or he needs a bit of time. So I feel you just need to do your own thing at this current time. Don't push him or You can't really make anything happen. If he's saying to you he's not interested, you've got to let him go away and deal with that, okay? That's not the truth, though. Okay? So, what else? What do you need to know? What do you need to know at this current time? Let's get a message for you that's, what you need to be connecting with. So, for you, you've got the Eight of Ego. Until they are free. Now, he could be in something he needs to free himself from. Or it could just be he needs to free his mind a bit more or work through some kind of fear. Until they are free, take yourself out of the equation. So for now, the angels want you to step back, okay? Focus on gratitude and self-love. Free yourself of any toxic habits or things that keep you stuck. And that could be you perhaps reaching out or trying to make something happen. Find and enjoy your freedom. So just enjoy where you are. Take yourself out of the equation. And when he's dealt with whatever he's dealt with, he'll come back in. I hope that helps, okay? So welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here. I want to do Andrea, because Andrea says, it was my birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, honey. My boyfriend Carlos the Leo took me out. What was his feelings behind when we went out? And why would he bring his friend? I'm an Aries. Okay. So how is Carlos feeling? Okay. I feel that how he feels about you is strong. He sees you as very sexy, confident, magnetic. There's a lot of attraction there. So he definitely desires you, okay? I mean, that's you in your power there. Feeling confident, feeling magnetic. So I'm getting this energy as well where he wanted his friend to see you because I feel he's making a decision. There's going to be a breakthrough. This could be about moving forward to end a cycle or to change something. Okay, let me just see what the other card is. Yeah, destined opportunity there. Maybe he wants his friend's opinion on something because I feel he wants to make a decision. Now, I'm feeling like this decision is a breakthrough moment, so it's going to end a cycle. So I'm not necessarily feeling like this is a breakup, it's more a breakthrough, okay, where you could move towards the next stage of your journey together. Okay, so he may be thinking about, I don't know if he's thinking about proposing or something like that, but I'm feeling like it's not going to be how it is now. Something's going to change, okay? And I'm seeing this as a breakthrough, not a breakup. So I'm not seeing like he needed his friend there for moral support, in case he was going to end it with you or anything like that. I'm seeing this as he sees you as a destined opportunity, and I feel he wants to take the next step. Okay, so this could be something that he's deciding between now and September. Let me just see what else is going on with him. That doesn't mean you necessarily want that either. You have to think about what you want. What else? Okay. Yeah, he wants to level up for you. I'm feeling like this is taking it to the next level. Perhaps he needed his friend there for moral support in some way. I'm getting this energy where there could be some kind of proposal coming in. You've got nurtured energy. This could be about having children or family, setting intentions, balance. I feel that you bring a lot of balance into his life and he wants to set intentions. So I'm getting an energy where there could be some kind of proposal coming in. Okay, I feel he wants to step up, take it to the next level. This could involve a ring. It could involve talking about kids, living together. I don't know what the situation is like now, but I don't need to know. I feel like he wants to level up. That's what I'm picking up on. So I don't feel it was like anything bad. It's not a breakup, it's a breakthrough, but things are going to change. I hope that helps again. I hope you had a lovely birthday. Let me get you a card as well for you. A card for you. Messages, I can help you to heal. So Archangel Raphael is helping you emotionally or to heal anything from the past or anything you feel you need to heal, perhaps to move forward. I hope that helps, okay? Tara, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, hon, love messages from my DM. So what is your masculine wanting you to know today? What is he wanting you to know today? He will leave the karmic, whatever it is. So if there's a karmic partner, he's going to leave that person. Okay, if there's a karmic cycle, whatever it is, he's going to leave that behind. Remember, karmic is a catalyst, something that grows him. Something that is outgrown that maybe feels toxic, okay? So, yeah, there's a celebration. This could be happening around a birthday. Yeah, he feels trapped. He definitely feels trapped in a karmic cycle, and he's going to leave that person. But maybe he's getting through a celebration first or a birthday. So it could be a birthday, it could be a celebration event. Could be like I don't know, if he's married, like a wedding anniversary, something like that. So I feel there's some kind of celebration he needs to get through first this could even be between now and August, and then he's going to leave that person. Or this could be happening around a birthday. Could be, you know, around your birthday. But I feel that that's what he wants you to know. That he's going to leave the karmic, okay? Anything else you need to know? Anything else you need to know? He's saying, I just want to have fun with you, but he's in his ego, okay? So he wants to spend time with you, but he's in his ego. He's saying it's easier to block everything out right now. I'd rather ignore my emotions. So he does struggle with his ego. Give me a little bit of fear and feeling a bit dizzy. So he may be feeling a bit sick as well, because he wants to have fun with you, which means he wants to spend time with you. He wants to be with you. You bring out his inner child, but he feels stuck. I hope that helps, okay? Mariana, thank you for the donation. M's message and intentions for us and me. So what's M's intentions? He's going to move forward, okay? He's going to take action, possibly during June, July, okay? He's about to take action and move forward. He could reach out, turn up, or do something. So get ready. So Cancer season significant here, and he wants it all with you between July and October. So I feel he wants it all with you. That's the message. That's his intention, to have a life with you. The Ten of Lovers union. Fear there around that though. So there could be something in the way until around June, July, and then there's going to be a movement between June, July, and October. I hope that helps, okay? This car's moving as well. Yeah, he wants to meet up as well. This could be happening over the next 3 weeks, 3 months. So something big is coming in, okay? It's not over between you. He wants to meet up and talk about the future. I hope that helps, okay? Emily, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, the message from D. Also message my angels about new love and things coming in. So what's going on with D? Let's see what the struggle is with D, or... they're giving me memories, but this is mountain. So you may feel like there's a big mountain in between the two of you, and that could be an obstacle, a challenge, which is always an opportunity. But there's memories. I feel that D is thinking about you, okay? Because there's something or someone is standing in between us right now. So whatever seems to be in the way, to him it seems like a big mountain, okay? Like a big challenge in the way, okay? But I do feel that it won't last, you know, whatever that is. When the time is right, it'll be moved out of the way. Because remember, a mountain or an obstacle is like an opportunity. And with faith, mountains move. So at this current time, he feels like there's something in the way, or something needs to heal to be able to be with you. And that's what you're perhaps dealing with yourself. That's why you're perhaps saying new love. You know, any new love, anything else coming in. So what else do you need to know? Evolving. So understand that right now you're both evolving. Maybe you feel like you've walked away from this because you're evolving. You are releasing the need to control it, and you're in your power as a divine feminine, and you're moving forward towards whatever's coming. So I feel you're evolving, and that means walking away from stagnancy. So I'm not saying you're walking away from D, but it feels like you are allowing yourself to explore whatever comes in the meantime, if that makes sense. So I definitely feel that you're in your power. What else? What else do you need to know? The angels say until they are free, and that may mean free from a karmic cycle, or free from this mountain, or whatever the struggle is. And this is exactly what you're doing, because it's the same card, okay? Wherever it went, okay? Because you're evolving, okay? So until they are free, take yourself out of the equation. Focus on gratitude and self-love. Free yourself of any toxic habits or things that keep you stuck. And I feel that's what you're evolving from. Because you're saying, right, I'm going to find and enjoy my freedom. So rather than focusing on perhaps new love coming in, or just focus on enjoying your freedom, focus on being grateful. And if anything else comes in, see it as a blessing. What else do your angels want you to know? You will be okay. There you go. So you may feel like you're grieving this right now, or you're going through some kind of pain emotionally, but you're evolving through it and you'll be okay. This could even be you working on yourself between now and August, okay? And I do feel your person will take action when the time is right, because right now you've got that 5D connection. So I feel they're going to come into a dream and show you that when the time is right, they're going to move forward. But I feel between now and August, you're working on yourself. They give me a block there, so you have to be strategic. So I'm not saying there isn't there's not love coming in or anything like that, but I do feel this person's returning. I feel you're connecting more on the 5D. So I'm not getting like a new person specifically coming in between now and August. It feels like it's more about you working on you. Give me a block there. A lot of blocks coming through. Anything else you need to know? Anything else you need to know at this current time? Yeah, the moon. So it's doubts about love that may be causing the problem. So again, it's like work on that 5D connection. So I feel the message with the moon coming through there is that you may be doubting this love. Perhaps you're thinking, I'm not meant to be with him, or it's not going to happen, or whatever it is. So you're looking forward, obviously evolving, you're transforming. But the angels say, remember, don't doubt the fact that when you're ready, love will come in, whoever it is. So God is creating a way. So I don't see anyone new at this current time, because you're evolving. You're definitely meant to be enjoying your freedom right now and doing you between now and August, and then just keep your heart open to whatever comes in. But I feel D is coming back. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation, honey. I'm just looking for your question. Where's Saranga's question? Saranga, I can't see your first question, honey, so I'm going to move down the chat, otherwise I'm going to get behind, okay? So I'm not missing you out, I just can't see your question. So put your question in the super chat, okay? Wind Chimes, thank you for the donation, honey. My question is above, okay? Again, like I say, sometimes it's hard for me to find them. So if you can, please put your question in the super chat. I can see you though. So Wind Chime says, hi Liz, I'm having a lot of buzzing in the feet. What to guide share is what's happening. So buzzing in the feet is about movement. Okay, it's connected with the root chakra. And buzzing is you can feel something's happening. You can feel something shifting. You can feel something's changing. And you can probably pick up on the fact that you know that your person is going to take action. So what's the guidance for you at this current time? Hierophant, you're gaining a higher spiritual understanding. So your feet buzzing in that way is the way you're connecting with everything within you and above you. So it's the way you are, it's like you are ascending in a way. To feel things, to trust what you're feeling. It's to do with movement. So the angels are also saying go in nature and ground yourself. Maybe walk on the soil or grass, because that will also help to ground you at this time. So you may need to ground yourself a bit more. So you're gaining a higher spiritual understanding. Focus on the relationship with yourself and the relationship with God, the creator, the angels, whoever you connect with up there, and everything else will follow. But I'm getting this energy where you just need to ground yourself. So you may need to actually go and walk on a beach or on grass, or put your feet in soil without shoes and socks and stuff on, and feel connected with everything, and that buzzing will calm down, okay? Especially if it's causing you disruption or it feels weird, okay? The angels say see through the eyes of love, okay? So look at everything through the eyes of love, not fear, because there's a breakthrough coming in. So I feel that this buzzing is a sign of a breakthrough. Archangel Nathaniel is actually blasting things out of the way in your life so that you can look forward with love, not fear. So I feel there's a breakthrough coming in, but I do feel it will help to ground you. If you've been doing that already, that's a sign that this is another reason why you're connected with everything. But Archangel Nathaniel is moving things out of the way. I hope that helps, okay? I saw Saranga there say message from Kashif. So what does Kashif want you to know? What does Kashif want you to know? Restoration. So the time that you're not currently together, there's a healing taking place, okay, and there's a restoration coming in. So I do feel that you will talk and clear the air and perhaps even sort things out with each other, but I feel this is a current time of healing. So it's like he's saying to you, spend this time with yourself, you know, and he does see you in your power, so he sees you somehow, and he's seeing you restoring yourself, working on you. I do see that he sees you as a beauty as well. That in his eyes you are very beautiful, very attractive, very charismatic, okay? What else does he want to say to you? What else does Kashif want to say to you? Yeah, he's going through a huge change to have a new beginning with you, whatever that is. Now that could just be that you restore things and sort things out. You know, or it could mean a new beginning as in actually being together. It's whatever this change needs to be. So he's going through a big change at this current time, big transformation. So you could be seeing 555 butterflies, dragonflies, moths, you know, a sign of change. And you're being guided to have patience. And that's really what this is. You know, when you've got temperance coming out, it's about having patience, rejuvenate yourself, which again is restoration. It's going to be fear. So let go of any fear. There is passion there. So he is thinking about you with passion, even though he may have a happy home. Okay, so he may be comfortable. So I'm not saying he's like loving where he's living and it's all wonderful, but he may feel comfortable. Look at the slippers, it's more like comfort. But he has passion when he thinks about you, and I feel he's thinking about you in a passionate way when he's at home, how he can perhaps give to you, but there's too many burdens around at this current time. So he feels like he's carrying a cross. And that could also be sacrifice, that maybe sacrifice you for this comfort zone. I hope that helps, okay? Natalia, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Message from G, please. So what does G want you to know? So G is saying, I want to be loyal to you. Okay, he wants to take action to you, to be loyal to you. And at this current time, he's growing up spiritually to learn his lessons. So he's still learning lessons to be able to be loyal to you. So he does see himself in a relationship with you. Okay, what else does he want to say? Yeah, he wants to give to you. You may see daisies as a sign of this loyalty that he intends. He knows how independent you are, and it's addictive to him. So I feel he's addicted to you, as in he may be watching you, keeping an eye on what you're doing. He sees you as very independent, very strong. He may also be having a lot of anger within him, possible resentment and struggle about the past that he's releasing down the gym or through boxing or doing some kind of physical activity, some kind of exercise. I don't know if you've been doing some kind of boxing or something. Perhaps you're thinking of doing this, some kind of exercise. But he's definitely seen you somewhere, and he sees you in your power, okay? And he's addicted to. He may also have addictions he needs to release, things that he feels are toxic to him, whether it's drinking alcohol or other things. He may just be, I'm picking up on more that he's like addicted to you when he's connecting with you, and he wants to give. And I feel the angels are going to show you daisies. Give me a block there. Is there anything else you're going to see or need to know? He's planning. I know that I want you in my future. I'm working on making the proper plans so he can be loyal to you. They give me a block. This could be about opening communication. Big throat chakra block there. So I feel there's currently no communication, and he intends to deal with that as well. You know, he intends to move forward. So he's thinking about how he can perhaps start a conversation or clear the air. That's what they give me there. I hope that helps, okay? Powerful. Joy, thank you for the donation. Yeah, a lot of throat chakra clearing when I'm connected with you, Natalia, there. Joy, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, what is my person processing after our recent communication? What is he processing? Flying out, okay? He's saying, I want a new beginning with you. He's processing the future. So this energy is between now and April, but it's really from December to April. So I feel that he's processing things that have happened between you since December. And what he's realising is that he wants a new beginning with you. Okay, he wants to move forward. You know, I always connect with that card as like the energy of spring as well. What else is he processing? Creation and manifestation. How he sees you, a decision that he knows he can make happen. So he wants to be stronger, more creative. He wants to manifest a future. And he's making a decision. He's at crossroads, okay? So he could be having tooth pain. I always see this as a tooth, you know. That's why I chose this picture. So tooth pain connected with decisions. So he's working out, what do I do? Where do I go? How can I create this? How can I manifest this future with you? So he wants a future with you. What else is he processing? He's saying, you make me lose my cool, and I just don't know how to act in your presence. Okay, so he feels immature when he's around you. He doesn't quite know how to act or what to do. So he's also processing that because he feels like he loses control. And he perhaps likes being in control, and he said, I just don't know how to act in your presence. So he's also working through that as well. How can I act more mature when I'm in your presence? Anything else? Yeah, cycle completion, because he doesn't want to keep going round and round and round in the same cycle, or doing the same thing, or having the same conversation, or he wants to start again. So he's thinking about how he can have a new beginning with you. What's your guidance at this current time? What's your guidance at this current time? You've got, when the time is right, nothing can stop you from being together because your union is destiny. I love it. So you may be seeing pairs of swans or pairs of birds or pairs of animals. I hope that helps, okay? CC Lynn, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, how does my love feel today? So how does he feel today? Okay. He's feeling a bit defensive, okay? He said, I'm not ready to talk, I'll only push you away. So he's defensive. So he's woke up this new week feeling a bit defensive, struggling with some stuff, and he's saying, I'm not ready yet, okay? So you need to give him a bit more time. You may be picking up on that. Perhaps you're picking up on that defensiveness. He's working up to speaking his truth. They give me a block. He wants to speak his truth, and maybe he's a bit defensive because he doesn't know what you're going to do. Are you going to reject him? Are you going to respond to him or react, or what you're going to do? And we got the Chariot. So this is what he's planning on doing, taking action, reaching out. And I feel it's going to be spontaneous. Now, again, June, July could be significant. It's really powerful, actually, because I did a little reading yesterday, little pick a card with this new deck I've got here. And I actually pulled another one I'm going to be posting next week. This Sunday coming, and it's all about this June, July energy. So something could be happening within June, July, okay, Cancer season. Let me just get you one more card. Oh, a lot of fear is processing. Fear to communicate, okay? Yeah, he feels lost like a little boy. Okay, you've got to surrender and let go. So he's feeling lost at this time, defensive, worried, in fear of being rejected, and your guidance is to surrender and let go. I hope that helps, okay? You're welcome. Thank you, Joy. Thank you, Emily. I'm sending you lots of love. Thank you to everyone who's in the house. I'm sending you so much love. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. It really does help. I'm not ignoring anyone. I'm just prioritising the donations, okay? So, Sophia, thank you for the donation. Hi, Ace. Feelings and next action. What's going on with it? He wants to give. He's just feeling burdened. So he's carrying a cross around. Maybe he feels like he's sacrificed his happiness with you for something else that he's dealing with. But he wants to give. He does. He wants to give equally to you. There's just a burden he's carrying right now. So he's dealing with some stress, okay? What else? How is he feeling? So he feels burdened, stressed, okay? He's saying to you, yeah, this is why he's conflicted and defensive, because he's stressed. So there could be some conflict around him. Okay, this could be like karmic people or something going on at work, and he's making a big decision. So his next action is to make a decision. This energy is shifting between May and September. So I feel between now and May, there could be too much conflict and struggle around for him to actually move forward right, okay? So don't worry if you're quiet or there's nothing really going on over the next 5 weeks or so, because I feel you're being protected from any drama. You know, you definitely don't want to be involved in any of his drama, his karmic BS. That's what they're saying. So he's making a big decision. You know, and I don't swear when I'm doing readings, as you know, but they give me the word BS. So I feel that there could be something going down that you're not meant to be around, okay? So your inner union is strong. Focus on that at this time. Continue to work on the feeling of being at peace, whether you're with him or without him, to create inner union. And so that will also create outer union. And he will choose you, all paths lead to you. So this could be about choice. And remember, it's about choosing himself, because he's feeling stressed at this current time with burdens. And that could be his life, his lifestyle, his situation he's in. And I feel he intends to release whatever he's in to move towards you. And that's the decision he's making between now and September. So July could be significant as well. So his next action is to process this decision and protect you by even staying away. I hope that helps, okay? Enchanted Moon, thank you for the donation. What is Daryl's dark truth about our relationship, and what changes, if any, are coming? So he loves everything about you. That's his dark truth. If he could tell you something, he would say, you were perfect for me. I love everything about you. You're the only one in my heart. I intend to make you my priority for life. So it could be a decision he needs to make that happen, with the lovers being there. But in his eyes, you're everything, okay? He's saying to you, and the truth is, his dark truth, or his darkness is, he's pressured. He's pressuring himself. He feels pressured in life. He said, I have so much going on in my life, and I'm struggling to juggle it all at once. And maybe you feel like he's juggling you and something else or someone else, because the lovers, as you know, can be a decision in love. But I feel he wants you to know that it's nothing to do with you and everything to do with him, because again, it's like he's saying, you're the only one in my heart. Okay? I love everything about you. So if there is someone else around him, a karmic person, you're the priority in his life, even if in the physical world, it seems like that person is a priority, or if it isn't a person, it could be his job or whatever else he's doing. But he feels pressured. He feels pressured to make a decision. He doesn't want to juggle it all, and he feels that's what he's doing. So he may feel like he's juggling you in another situation, and he wants to stop doing that, okay? What else is his dark truth, okay? Anything else he wants to share? He's healing and planning. So his next action steps, in a way, is to work out what to do next, because he's saying, I hate the silence between us as much as you do, but it's where I do my deepest healing. So if he is quiet, he's healing. He said, I fantasize about showing you off to my family and friends. I want everyone to see us together, and how happy we are and proud of you. So he's planning how to bring your connection out into the open. And for that to happen, he may have to release something first. So he's planning what to do. Okay, so I just want to see what his intention is. He said, I never wanted to have just an affair with you. I always wanted it to be something real. So he never wanted to juggle you with his other situation or whatever else he's got going on. He always wanted it to be you and him fully. And that's what he's doing. You know, that's what he's working on. So if there is a karmic partner, he never wanted you on the side. Or if he is giving to something else, whether it's a job or whatever it is, that's in the way, he knows he's got to deal with that, because he knows he can't juggle it all. Okay, so his intention is to make you priority in the physical world, not just in his head. I hope that helps, okay? Janie, thank you for the donation, honey. Messages and actions from Wes and messages from RG. So let's connect with Wes first. What's going on with Wes? You're his true love. That's what he wants you to know. You're his true love. And he's saying, I will tell you how I feel. So he is going to open up 2 love cards. And you've got the Knight of Action. Love this, because you've got 2 Knights and the Queen. So this is really about you being you. Okay, and you remembering who you are, because you are intuitive and beautiful and kind and gentle. That's how he sees you. So obviously you've got that sassy, confident side to you as well as the Queen of Wands. But you're coming up here as the Queen of Cups, okay? So when Wes connects with you, he sees you as someone very beautiful, like the whole package. You know, not just someone he wants to jump into bed with, you know, someone he wants to have his life with. So, and he will tell you that in time. And his actions are going to show you that truth. So he is going to take action towards you. So again, really what he's showing you is when he's ready, he's going to claim you, or he'll try and claim you, okay? Anything else from Wes? Yeah, wherever he is, whatever he's doing, he's not with anyone else, okay? He's isolated and alone. And he's afraid of moving towards you. He feels your light, it's drawing him in. But he's afraid because he doesn't want to get hurt, okay? He doesn't want to be alone, even though he's alone now. So I feel as we move into May, he's going to move closer towards your light. So this is you shining your light, and he's being drawn to it, okay? Anything else he wants you to know? Home. You're the missing puzzle piece that makes me feel that I'm right where I belong. So he's really telling you that he sees you as his future, no matter what, okay? The other card says, mistakes. I made the wrong turn, and honestly, the grass wasn't greener over there. So it's like he's letting you know that when he went back to his wife, for example, or while he was with his wife, he felt like he made the wrong decision anyway. And now obviously he's grieving the loss of her because she's passed over. And he feels like he made some mistakes, and that's what he's healing. But he knows you're his home. So he's on his way, even if it's taking time, okay? So as you move into May, you're going to feel him perhaps around you more energetically. So what about RG? So what does RG want you to know? So RG is saying he wants a new beginning with you. So you can bring out a feeling in him where he wants a new start. You know, he feels like he could have a lot of, like a beautiful life with you. Hope, you give him hope. He's saying, I know there is so much hope with you. You light the way and guide me home. So in other words, what he's saying is, and this is how he feels now where we are in April, okay? And this could have been something that's been building between you since December to April. Give me a block there any time in between there. You're, you know, in his life, I feel there's some darkness around him in his physical world, in his relationship or what he's got going on. And you give him hope, okay? So he sees you as this beautiful light that he could possibly have a new beginning with. So how else is RG feeling about you? Well, what do you need to know about RG? We've got soul contract, so you've got justice and you've got chariot. So what I'm picking up on here is I definitely feel that he is a soul contract to you. So the justice card, when I personally connect this as a reader, is like a karmic situation. So he could be a karmic partner to you. Okay, because when I connect with Wes, I mean, it's not my job to tell you who he is or isn't to you, but I feel like there's this beautiful energy of you and Wes, but obviously there's a lot of struggle around it. So you could see Wes as your twin flame, and you could see RG as a soulmate, okay? But again, take the labels out. There's a reason that RG is in your life, and I feel you're helping him to release his situation, because I feel he's possibly going to get divorced, okay? And I feel that this could happen around June, July. So you're helping him, not necessarily pushing him into that, but it's his own decision. But I feel you're helping him to release a soul contract. And he wants to charge ahead in the year of the horse. So definitely feel that he wants a new beginning. Whether it happens with you or not, it's like you're helping him. It's part of your soul contract with him to help him to see that there is more out there than what he's currently doing. And there's an opportunity to move forward. So, you know, I feel it's a bit too soon at this current time to say, yes, you're definitely going to have a future with RG, because I feel that, you know, Wes is lurking around in the background. So you will really have to ask yourself that question. If I had the choice of two, who would I go for? And then you may have to make a decision. Okay, but I feel that he does intend to move forward towards you more and more. And I feel that it's part of the soul contract anyway, because he's got to leave that situation he's in. So I feel he's going to get divorced, okay? Because when I see the justice card, I see it's karmic ending, divorce, and he wants to move forward to you, or move forward in his life. So he sees you as someone who's helping him. Let me just get one more card around RG. Yeah, you're confused because you have a choice. Look at this. This is you with two guys. This is Wes, or that's Wes, but one's Wes and one's RG. And you're thinking, you know, you got a choice here. So, and it says deciding between two lovers. I mean, isn't that interesting? You know, deciding between two lovers or balancing love. And we're not going to read the rest because it's about work and family and stuff. But I feel the message is deciding between two lovers. I feel you're going to be the one eventually who has a choice, because it's very likely that RG is going to leave his karmic partner and then Wes will come back in and you'll be like, what do I do? I hope that helps, okay? And thank you for the donation, honey. May I get a message from Frank to me? Do you think he'll reach out this month, okay? So is Frank going to reach out this month? He has a plan, but you've got June there, okay? And is at Crossroads. So currently he's at Crossroads. Now what I'm picking up here is he's been at this Crossroads since February. So I've got February to June as a timeline of then putting some kind of plan in place. So this is why you got to be patient. Is he going to reach out this month? You got to let go of the need to have communication and surrender. Okay, because I do feel he's going to reach out to you, but I feel it could be a bit longer. Okay, I'm not saying he isn't definitely not going to, but I'm getting the energy of June coming through here, but this could be between now and June. Okay, so I feel you've got to be okay with when it happens and not force or rush, because he's working out what he wants, okay? Or what to do. Like he knows what he wants, but it's like, is he ready for what he wants? He's definitely having nightmares about you moving on, and he's dreaming about you, remember? So he's saying, I don't want to sabotage this. So in his dreams, he could be dreaming about sabotaging things with you. He could even be dreaming about sabotaging things with his karmic partner to move on, okay? So I feel he's receiving guidance in his dreams still. They're turning into nightmares. Not like in a bad way about you, but about, oh my goodness me, what if you meet someone new? Or so he's saying the feelings I have for you overwhelm me, so I'll run away to process that. So remember, he's not running from you, he's running from his feelings for you. That's all. So I don't feel it's likely he's going to reach out this month, but I feel he will reach out between now and June. I feel June is more significant, or moving towards June. I hope that helps, okay? Saranga, thank you for the donation, honey. Message from Kashi for my kids, okay? So we've just done a message, haven't we? Did we just do the message on your kids as well? Let's do a message from your kids. Okay, so what do your kids want you to know? Let's bring this deck in. What do your kids want you to know? What do your kids want you to know? So you've got knowledge. They see you as very knowledgeable. So your kids see you, it doesn't matter how old they are, your kids see you as someone who's very wise, very knowledgeable, very intuitive, very strong, very interesting, and someone who's a deep thinker. So you've got air spirit. So I feel they also see you as someone who deals with things with knowledge, perhaps, when things go up in the air. So I feel they see you as a very strong person, okay? How else do your kids see you, or a message for your kids? I know you haven't said how do they see you, but that's what I've got coming through. Remember your worth. And I feel this is also how they see you, as someone who is learning how to value themselves more. And I feel they value you. Your kids value you. No matter what's going on or what's happened or what's happening in the physical world, they value you. They know your worth. They see you as someone very special and very precious, okay? And you may also help them to remember their worth. Perhaps you've given them advice about feeling good or remembering who they are or whatever it is. They give me a block there, even if there's blocks in communication or this can't be communicated. They see you as very valuable. Anything else about your kids? Yeah, they see you as well as perhaps carrying burdens around, or perhaps they see you as you've sacrificed a lot for them. You know, you've given a lot up for them as well. And now you're perhaps moving on or moving forward. So I don't feel they see you as moving on from them. It's more they see you as moving forward. So it's like you're releasing your own burdens here. Let me just do a message as well from Kashif. What else do you need to know from Kashif? Yeah, worry. I'm not sure if this is a good idea. I'm this ain't overlooking. I'm overthinking everything. What will everyone else think? So I feel like he's overlooking things. So what I'm getting here is, I feel that he is definitely thinking about moving on from something in his life, okay? And he's wondering if it's a good idea or not. He's overthinking it, and he's worried about being judged. What will everyone else think? So, and this could even be like if he reaches out to you, what are you going to do? What will you think? What will you do? But I feel he's worried about being judged, and that's something he's dealing with at this current time. I hope that helps, okay? And Joanne, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, any message from DM today? His current thoughts and emotions towards me. So what's going on with your masculine today? Oh, there's fear coming up, okay? You're definitely in his thoughts, even if there's no communication. And he's releasing fear, okay? He's wondering what you're thinking about him as well. And he wants to come in and explain things to you, but he's in his head, okay? So he's working through, in this silence, how he can actually come forward to you. And he may want to come forward in a very quick way. This is quick-witted intellect as well. So he may come forward with an idea, or he may ask you for advice, or, you know, he may come in a very strategic way. But I feel he definitely wants to communicate with you, and he's thinking about you, you're in his thoughts, okay? He's wondering if you're thinking about him. Okay, so he may be a little bit afraid about what you're doing, like have you moved on, what's going on in your life. He's manifesting a future with you, and he's going through major stress, struggle, and upheaval, okay? But it's all part of the process that leads to you. So I feel that something is being manifested between the two of you to come together between now and July, okay? Getting timelines coming through in these readings today. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Maybe it's because it's a new week and the angels are giving you that advice. So your guidance is that he does love you with all his heart and soul, okay? And it won't be long until he shows this to you. So if that's what you're waiting for, have patience and faith at this time. What's your message from your angels? Archangel Uriel is helping you to gain clarity and helping you to connect with him in the 5D and to have faith. Again, I feel that Archangel Azrael is helping you to connect with your angels and your loved ones in heaven, so you receive the signs that come to you. I hope that helps, okay? Tiffany, thank you for the donation. General message and any message from special person. So what's the general message for you? Archangel Zadkiel is saying, remember your worth. Now, that's what you're definitely learning in this current situation with your special person. So affirm, I am magnificent. I am valuable. I'm cherished. I'm lovable. I'm deserving of love. I am perfect and whole as I am. So that's how you remember your worth. So Zadkiel helps you to connect with the truth of who you truly are. And, you know, I did the Divine Feminine Well, I did the daily angel reading today, and the divine feminine card, the Empress, came out, which is really powerful. And Archangel Uriel is helping you to gain clarity. So at this current time, you may be going through a lot of realizations and epiphanies and understandings and aha moments. What else? Okay, went back in. So again, take your time before you do anything. Think before you act. Yeah, courage. I feel your person is gathering courage to come forward towards you. You've got Aspen spirit there. Okay, and just look at the butterfly. So I feel there's a transformation going on. So I feel your person is transforming. So what do you need to know about your journey? You've got soul searching. They are definitely within soul searching at this current time. Okay, and you're their ultimate achievement. Now, something could be happening around October because I've got Halloween there. You know, with the pumpkin. I've got October in this card as well. So I feel that you're moving towards union around October, or something is happening between you around October. And it's going to be a celebration. So enjoy where you currently are. You may be enjoying spending time with friends, family, doing you. So there is a celebration coming up. I definitely feel that's about reunion as well. And he is moving towards you slow and steadily. So maybe taking time. That's why October's significant. But I feel he's connected with you when he's centered, when he's calm. You know, he's trying to find more balance in his life as well. And he's going through a big transition to help that happen. And yeah, then he'll charge ahead. So there could be a lot of interaction around June, July, Cancer season, and then moving towards October. That's what you need to know. Let me just get one more card from him. Anything else he wants to say to you? He's saying to you, honestly, I pretend to be someone I'm not because being vulnerable feels uncomfortable. So he's still wearing that mask, and that's what he needs to take off. I hope that helps, okay? He wants to get honest with you. Mayra, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, any message from Travis today? Thanks. So what's going on with Travis today? Flying out, look at that. So he's making you a promise that he's going to release his baggage to be free. Okay, he wants to be free. You've got baggage and freedom. So I feel like what he wants to do is release whatever his baggage is. So if he's in something karmic or something he's struggling with, and this may be giving him heartburn. They're giving me heartburn feeling here. So, and he's like he doesn't want to be tied down to whatever this baggage is, and he's got to find his freedom. So that's what I'm picking up on out from these cards, that he wants you to know that whatever he feels stuck in, trapped in, whatever his baggage is, he's going to release that because he knows that's truly toxic, and he's been sweeping it under the carpet and trying to forget about it, but he can't. He knows it's truly important that he takes control because he has too many other things he's interested in, he wants to do, which is like you, it could be a change in his career, or he wants to travel, or whatever it is. So he wants to be free to pursue you, or to move towards you in some way, okay? And that's what he's thinking about. I'm all up in my head overthinking. He's working it out. He's coming up with a plan, how he can free himself. So what's your guidance at this time? What's your guidance? You've got 10 of passion, pray. Because you may be feeling this stress or this baggage or these burdens. So release stress through gratitude and self-love. Give worries and fears to heaven in exchange for peace. Meditate and go in nature as much as possible. Because I feel you're going to pick up on this stress or this baggage is carrying around. So go and breathe, you know. Go in nature, go for a walk, relax your energy. And allow him to deal with that, because I feel you're being protected from that baggage. I hope that helps, okay? Janie, thank you for the donation, honey. Messages this week on my career, please. Well, let's pull you a swan card first and see what else you need to know. So you were learning to let go, okay? So obviously working on your career probably helps you to do that as well, because you're focusing on other stuff. So surrender everything and trust that no matter what, that your journey in life is safe. So I feel that's also what you need to know about your career or your lifestyle or your finances, that no matter what's going on, you are safe, you are protected, you'll have everything you need, okay? And the delay is creating the way. Use this time to focus on you. So again, this delay could be about love, could be about Wes, or it could be if there is a delay in your career that you are feeling stuck or wanting something to change, use this time to focus on you. So let's get you a career card. Hang on a minute. Let's pull you one of these, actually. I may have to use my magnifying glass because these... the writing on these are pretty small. It's a beautiful deck. I got this yesterday. This is my treat to myself. So what do you need to know about career? okay? So you've got, let me just look it up because it's really small. It looks like, I mean, this is like someone flying forward. So you could see that like Superman, or he's got a parachute there. It says optimism. So I feel the more optimistic you are about your career, about your finances, the quicker things will move forward. And it's about you being optimistic as well about love, because I'm seeing this as someone coming to you. So this could be Wes coming forward, for example. You know, someone there is reaching out to you. But it says, exciting possibilities in love, fleeting romance. Now that fleeting romance could be RG. Starting a new position or project, embracing risks at work, enthusiasm for challenges, temptations to spend impulsively. So maybe what you're spending as well. But I feel there's an opportunity coming in. You know, I'm seeing that like jumping out of a plane, like taking a risk. So maybe there's a new opportunity coming up in your career that may feel risky to you, or you may have to take a risk to move towards that, and the angel's saying you are safe, you're protected at this time, you'll be okay no matter what's going on. So I'm just pull you one more card. You've got power, dragon power, so the dragons are helping you, and you've got purification, so you may be cleansing some things away, or you may be purifying certain things in your life. So this could also be about a change. But I feel you are strong enough and powerful enough to get what you want. And what I'm seeing is the dragon protecting the egg. So it's like you're protecting something in your life, and you've got to protect you. And this could even be protecting your finances. You know, if the angel's saying don't spend impulsively, that was protecting your finances at this time too. I hope that helps, okay? Tetchy, thank you for the donation, honey. Any messages from JT on and off contact? His good friend passed and he's not really reached out. Also, he's married. So I feel his good friend passing is helping him to realise how short life is. Okay, so it will be him reevaluating his whole life, okay? So if he isn't reaching out, just give him time. He's going through a healing and he's processing. Yeah, he wants to end a cycle. So he's very clearly thinking about his marriage at this time and how he can perhaps end that cycle. And I feel he doesn't want to be off and on with you. You know, he doesn't want to be back and forth, wishy-washy. So I feel he's dealing with that too. And it's a work in progress, you know, he's still healing, he's still learning, he's still growing. So I feel between now and August, you've got to be patient with him. Okay? And remember, this isn't about you, it's about his own healing journey. So you got a choice there. I don't feel there is a choice at all between you and his karmic partner. But he's saying, you're the only one in my heart. I intend to make you priority for life. And this is what he's realising. He's realising life is short, okay? And I need to do something about my life. I need to end a cycle, which I feel is his commitment. So he's able to make you a priority. That's what I'm picking up on, okay? So what's your guidance at this time? And I know it's frustrating when you want contact, but he really is going through something big, okay? So your guidance is love always wins. And you know that deep down inside. So the power of love will always conquer fear. Your love will set him free, and his love will remind you why you trust and waited. So you're both learning to be patient at this time. You're teaching him to fight for you. And that means by pulling your energy back and focusing on yourself. And he's teaching you patience and faith and love. And I feel this energy, even though it's a Swan of Hearts, I'm getting July coming through. So I feel July, August could be significant. I'm not saying it's going to take that long for contact, but I do feel that there's going to be some kind of delay. I hope that helps, okay? Jay, thank you for the donation, honey. Messages from SD and Adam. So what does SD want you to know? And what does Adam want you to know? So do Adam first. Adam's defensive, okay? I'm not ready to talk. I'll only push you away. So he doesn't feel at this current time, as much as he wants to reach out, I really do feel he does. He feels like if he does and he makes a mistake, he's going to mess it up and push you away. Okay? So he said, I'm not ready to talk at this current time, okay? So I feel you've got to give him more time. You know, got to give Adam more time to move forward towards you. And it's really powerful, actually, because I just connected with this card and saw Janie in the chat saying there's no contact from Wes at this moment, which we know. And he's saying, I'm not ready to talk at this current time because I'll only push you away. So I feel there's also a message there for you from Wes, because I was picking up on that too. But for Jay, Adam is saying, I will talk to you when I'm ready, but at this current time, I might push you away. So that's why he's a little bit defensive. So why is he in that energy? because he knows it's divine love. What I'm picking up on is he doesn't want to mess it up. He feels like he's only got one chance with you to get it right, and that's why it's taking so much time, okay? So with ST, he's saying surprise. I feel he's going to surprise you. This could be a message, a phone call, knocking on your door, asking you out, whatever it is. He's saying big happy changes are coming when you least expect it. So he's planning to do something. He's got something in his mind that he wants to do. Okay, so something is coming here. So big happy changes are coming when you least expect it. So there's a big change coming in. And this could be connected with Adam as well. So I feel you've got to use your intuition with this, but ST wants to surprise you in some way. And this could be a date. Or it could be like a communication or something like that. But I feel you're going to be very surprised of how things move forward in your life. Perhaps something you think wouldn't happen does, and you're like, whoa. You know, there's the confirmation from heaven. He already asked me, so he has contacted you. Okay, well, he's not ready to talk. So, do you mean he's pushed you away? Okay, so he's saying, I'm not ready to talk, I'll only push you away. But he feels like he's, he's only got one more. Unless you're saying, yeah, well, he already asked, to be honest. I don't know if you're talking about one more chance or whatever you're talking about there. So you probably think he's got one more chance. Is that what you're trying to say to me? You know, that he's only got one more chance. And the thing is, with divine love, there's as many chances as there needs to be. You know, but it's only the ego that says, oh, this is the last chance or one more chance. But that's how he does feel. He has pushed you away, but he doesn't want to do that anymore, okay? That's why he's staying away until he can come forward correctly. There's going to be a surprise coming in from the other one, from ST, okay? Kat, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, can I ask for a tarot card for my trip to the seaside this Friday? What will it bring? What will it bring? Okay. So you've got the Hanged Man. So what it says is, I feel this is an opportunity for you to actually have a rest, a break, to connect with your angels, to relax, breathe, to take a pause, to have time for yourself. So I feel it's going to bring in calming energy. The Hanged Man, as you know, is about reflection as much as a pause or a delay. So I feel this is going to give you an opportunity to perhaps spend time outdoors and relax and calm your energy down and restore yourself. It says, avoid applying pressure in romance. Sacrifice may be required for love, uncertainty in your career, considering your next moves, a shift in how you view your finances. So take that how it resonates on that card. But what I'm picking up on is, this is going to be an opportunity for you to just restore your energy, not push anything forward, perhaps think about what you want, receive some guidance, some clarity from heaven. I feel it's nice. It's a nice energy that's coming in. You're going to feel relaxed and calm. What else is going on with this trip to the seaside? I wish I was going with you. Okay. You've got truth, raven spirit. So you may even see some ravens. You could see some owls. You could see some crows. So you've got wisdom and truth. So I feel you're going to be connecting with your own inner truth, your own inner wisdom. I feel you're going to feel quite spiritual on this trip. Okay. So even though it's a trip to the seaside, it's you connecting with you. It doesn't matter where you go. It's how you feel. So I feel you're just going to feel like it's an adventure. You're going to feel relaxed, calm. You're going to perhaps gain some wisdom, some insight, some truth. And you're going to feel psychically connected with everything. So I feel it's a good thing, okay? Anything else you need to know about this trip? Yeah, a bit of fear there. So you may even release some fear because you're feeling calmer. Yeah, and you realise on that trip, or when you're calm, or when you're by the sea, we love each other. It's as simple as that. So even though it may feel challenging, or there is delays, or, the way the journey is, when you connect with your own self and you remove the ego, which I feel is what you're going to be doing, you're going to be focusing on how powerful the love is, because you're in the energy of the Two of Cups. So it's more you are feeling all the love instead of the fear or the stress or the anxiety. You're like just focusing on the love, the magic. So it's very likely you're just going to feel in love with life. And that puts you into your power as a divine feminine, where you are removing the ego. Because you're saying, we love each other, it's as simple as that. But it's not really simple at all, is it? But when you remove the ego, it's just simple as, I'm just going to relax about this because God knows what I deserve and who I am. And I'm going to be free. So you focusing on your freedom will help. I hope that helps, okay? And have a wonderful time. Excited to see the pictures. Bina, thank you for the donation, honey. So we got your baby yesterday. So I'm so excited. So your baby should be delivered here by Wednesday, Thursday at the latest. And then baby is Angela has gifted your baby a lilac dress, which Kat knitted, which is beautiful. And then I'm going to be getting her into the post or Royal Mail Airlines, okay? Hi Liz, may I please know his thoughts about me today? So how is he feeling about you today? So he's jealous and he wants to make a gesture. What he's saying to you is this. He's saying, I'm going to come and sweep you off your feet. Now, it will be when you don't expect it. Because he said, I feel like you're moving on. I feel like you're moving on without me. And that's difficult for me to see. So he thinks you're moving on. Now, this doesn't mean you've got to jump in and say, hey, I'm here or anything like that. It's good that he feels that way. Because he needs to feel that way to make a change or to make this gesture. So he's saying, I feel like you've moved on without me. It's difficult for me to see. So I'm going to come and sweep you away. Or I'm going to come and make a gesture. So I feel his jealousy is pushing him to move forward towards you, okay? So he is jealous. Okay, he does get jealous. And that could be, they give me that song. I still get jealous. Okay, I can't sing. So just be aware of that. So I feel that, who's that song by Donna? It's Donna in the chat, I think she is. I still get jealous. You may even hear that song, okay? Yeah, he's preparing to tell you some good news. So I feel he wants to, he may make some gesture. This could be at work soon where he just kind of talks to you about something because he's jealous. And he will come through for you when the time is right. And he's ending a cycle. So again, you've got to be patient with this because this could be ending this cycle around October time. Okay? Where I feel that he's going to try and communicate something with you. So he may, tell you some good news or, it could be like, oh, have you heard about John up the road getting married? Or, it could be something about someone at work or, it's like a general. I'm not saying he's coming in with something about you and him. This could be him trying to start a conversation with you. That's what I'm feeling. So what's your guidance at this time? What's your guidance at this time? Got Two of Passion. Keep your thoughts positive and your vision for the future strong because remember you are manifesting and you're going to see 777 and plenty of signs. And the fact that you've manifested a carrot that quick is also a sign of how powerful you are. Things are about to move forward very quickly. And this is again because you're focusing on gratitude and other things. You could get very busy at work or in your life. Opportunities for travel and changes are possible. Expect communication. And I feel this is coming in either over the next 8 hours, 8 days, or 8 weeks where he's going to make this gesture, okay? And he's saying, he's about to do something suddenly, and you're going to sense this, so calm your mind. So remember, center yourself, breathe, relax. You don't need to do anything. You just need to let him come forward now. I hope that helps, okay? Micah, thank you for the donation. Will I get good news job hunting this coming week? Are you going to get good news job hunting? Well, there's going to be a karmic ending. So I feel this is like the end of a cycle. So maybe you feel like job hunting is a cycle you've been kind of stuck in. And I feel that's going to end. So I feel, yes, there's good news coming in. Because it's going to be the end of some kind of cycle you feel you've been in. And I've got that as like, it could be a job. Like if you're already in a job or, if you're like not in a job at this time, that's coming to an end. But I feel it's like the endless seeking is what's coming to an end. Because you're gaining knowledge, and I feel that's what you've been doing. You're also expanding your mind, especially between now and the summer. So I feel there's a new job between now and the summer months where you're going to expand your mind. And you're going through enlightenment at this time. You're learning more about yourself, and you've got a miracle coming in with a windfall. And this is a waterfall, but the same windfall. So I feel there's a new job coming in. They're giving me between now and the summertime. And that could definitely be where this miracle happens. But I feel this constant looking for work is ending. Because something is coming that you've been waiting for. You could see a miracle as well, like a bee. So bee is a sign of a miracle. Anything else? Anything else about career, work, job? Anything else you need to know? You've got changes happening for you because you are a natural healer. And I don't know if this job is going to be connected with healing in some way, but you are a natural healer by the person you are. Your voice is very healing. The way you hold yourself, carry yourself is very healing. So I definitely feel you're going to bring joy and talent and success into wherever you work. You know, you're going to be an asset to a team. That's what I'm feeling. I hope that helps, okay? Shavika, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, will I get selected as a psychic on Psychic Guru? What does T want me to know? What is he processing? So what do you need to know about this Psychic Guru thing? So Archangel Uriel is saying focus your mind. So it feels like if you're focusing your mind, then you'll be successful at doing psychic work, okay? If that's what you are focusing on. But I feel also this about you keeping your mind focused on what you want, manifesting. So if you're thinking, I'm going to get selected, I already have been selected, you're more likely to get selected than perhaps saying, I'm worried about it, I don't know if I'm going to do it, okay? And you'll be okay regardless. Archangel Azrael is saying you'll be okay. And I feel you've got mediumship abilities that you may have the opportunity to bring out with that psychic position. Okay, because I feel that you've got mediumship abilities, which means you can connect with the other side, okay? Loved ones in heaven, or you have an ability to do that. Are you going to get selected? It's looking, you know, good. Are you going to get selected? So I feel you've got the talent to do it. That's what I'm picking up on. But remember, if for any reason you don't get selected, there's something better coming anyway. Yeah, you have the knowledge you need. So I feel what I need to share with you is you've got what you need. Okay, it's like they're not allowing me to give you a definite yes or not at this current time because it's something you're learning. It's up in the air to have faith. But I feel what you need to know from heaven is you have the knowledge and the ability to go forward with this in some direction, okay? Even if you don't go on that Psychic Guru or not, okay? Because the thing is, if you're being blocked from something, I'm not saying you are, because it's looking, you know, it's looking positive, but if for any reason there is a block or a delay, it's just not the right site or not the right thing, okay? But I feel you're definitely moving in the right direction. What does T want you to know? What does T want you to know? T is saying, I'm distracted right now. So there's influences around him distracting him. Okay, so there's outside influences. This could be his kids, it could be his karmic partner, it could be his job. You know, he's got other stuff going on, so he's distracted. And you're distracted because you're focusing on other stuff. So it just means let him deal with it. You know, perhaps even, I'm sure you've got cards yourself. Perhaps pull a card every day. Say, okay, how is he feeling about me today? And perhaps you pull out the Hermit. And you're thinking, okay, he's not really in the right energy to communicate today, so I'm going to focus on other stuff. Okay, so just, you know, think of it like that. Think, okay, he's distracted today. He's not in the right energy today. It's okay. There's influences around him today. I'm going to focus on myself. Okay, because I feel that he is processing all the stuff he's got going on, all the things he's distracted by. But I feel he's got too much going on today. You know, it's not that he isn't thinking about you. It's that he's just busy. He wants to level up for you as well. So remember, that's always in the way as well, because he knows that he's got to leave his situation and come forward correctly. And he's saying, yeah, this is exactly what I was feeling. I have a lot on my plate right now. So he's got a lot going on today and he wants to level up for you. He wants to be free first. So let's get one more card for you. Anything else you need to know? Justice, there it is. And this could definitely be about you releasing your karmic cycle and becoming more free and dealing with your legal stuff as well. And that's what he wants, to be free. So balance is being restored and karma is playing out. Karmic cycles are coming to a natural end. You do you and stay calm and centered. Just be the lighthouse. I hope that helps. Give me a block there. Don't worry about blocks in communication. They won't last, okay? Carlin King, thank you for the donation. What would love a card on my DM? So what's going on with your DM at this current time? There's your card, okay? So he's definitely thinking about you, okay? And spending time alone. So he's spending a lot of time alone thinking. And I'm picking up on this as fantasizing about you, thinking about you, wondering what you're doing. I don't know if you live near the ocean or you've had a holiday there or you've put pictures on where you've been on a beach or something like that. But I feel he's imagining you that way. And he sees you as the warmth and the sun. So, I mean, he could be on holiday, but I'm not necessarily feeling that. I'm feeling this is more about how he's seeing you. It doesn't matter whether you are male or female. I'm picking up on the energy, okay? So he's spending time alone, taking a break, okay? So I feel he's thinking about you when he's taking a break. Now, that could even be when he's on a work break. You know, if he's working and he's perhaps on his coffee break or something, thinking about you, okay? And he's also focusing on rest and self-care. He could be experiencing anxiety about finances. So he could just be a bit anxious as well about his money or his situation, his life. And he needs to perhaps take some time out. Perhaps he's been working hard. But I feel this is definitely thinking about you, okay? Let's get some more messages. I visualise getting together at a beach. And this could be like a 5D interaction you have. You know, so he's showing you by bringing this card out that he connects with you in that way too. Okay, but I do feel he's thinking about you on a beach. And again, that's like a attraction. You know, thinking about you with not much on, okay? What else does your masculine want you to know? I've made a decision. So he's thinking about a decision as well. I've made a decision, okay? So what's this decision? So he's gained a new perspective in the delay. So if there's been a delay between the two of you, a pause, then he's actually been working out what to do next as the divine masculine. Look at that, you've got the Emperor, okay? He does see you as a missed opportunity, and that causes him a lot of pain and sadness and misery and struggle and frustration, and he wants to initiate something with you. There's going to be an apology coming in. So this is June. So I'm feeling he made a decision, or he's come to some kind of conclusion around March, and he intends to move towards you between now and June. But there's going to be an apology coming in. So he wants to apologise. He's gained a new perspective on things, and he wants to apologise for the past. But this is confirming he is your divine masculine, and you know that anyway. Let's get one more card. Anything else? What do you need to know? What do you need to know at this current time? Seven of Passion. Sorry, Swan of Passion, but they give me 7 as well. So you may be seeing 777, which is about manifesting. And I feel he's going to fight for you. But you are the one that he is truly meant to be with. Never doubt that fact, okay? Focus on your passions. Enjoy your life, which is what I feel you're doing in his mind. Okay, this is you relaxing. Maybe you're being guided to have a little rest yourself or go on a holiday or something. But what is meant to be in your life will always find its way. I hope that helps, okay? So the more you relax, the more you take time out for yourself, the more you restore your own energy and replenish yourself, the quicker he'll come to you because he's attracted and drawn to you. I hope that helps, okay? City Cat, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, a message please from my DM. So what's your DM saying to you today? What's your DM wanting you to know? This for City Cat. What do you need to know? And my intuition is guiding me to you. So his intuition is guiding him to take action, okay? He feels you deep within him, okay? You've got regret. I should have done this. I could have done that. I would have had that, okay? So there's a lot of regret going around and around in his mind, and he's being drawn to you. So I feel he wants to apologise, but really needs to apologise to himself for putting things off, okay? I should have done that with you. I should have said that with you. I wish I'd had that. So he is thinking about all of that too. Oh, Samantha, I'm sending you lots of love, honey. I hope you feel better soon. It's probably ascension symptoms. He's been going through a lot of spiritual growth as well. So he's been learning about himself. Now, when I connect with this card in this deck, I always get guided to use my masculine in silence, okay? It's the same picture. You know, when I created this deck, this is the picture I use. This is Mystic Moon's deck, okay? Oh, no, this is my deck, should I say. This is my deck. I don't even know my own deck there. This is my deck. This is Mystic Moon's deck here. It might bring a card in from hers in a second. So spiritual growth, and there's the picture, okay? So I'm sure I know there's definitely another deck. There isn't mine with a picture like this in, though. So what else does he want you to know? So there's a lot of shoulda, woulda, coulda going on. Yeah, the thoughts get too much in my head, and I have to go away while I sort through that. Because he's going through this shoulda, woulda, coulda, if only. The words won't come out. I need time to open up. So you need to give him a bit more time. But he is definitely feeling a lot of regret about things. And the give me this is so powerful. An itchy ring finger. I talk about this in an upcoming video. I recorded it yesterday for what day was it? What day is it today? Monday. Thursday or Friday. I can't remember which one. I think it was for Thursday. So if you got an itchy ring finger, I talk about that in Thursday's video, okay? But he wants a future with you. That's what that's all about. So he is regretting things. I hope that helps, okay? Shavika, thank you for the donation, honey. Why is my twin behaving weird on Insta? Is he trying to get a reaction from me? Trust what you feel, okay, about that. Why is he acting weird? Wheel of Fortune. Shifts in the relationship, adjusting to new dynamics, good fortune in your career, new opportunities arising, fluctuations in your financial situation. He could be trying to show you that something's changing, okay, because the Wheel of Fortune is a shift, a change, a movement. So I feel he is trying to get your attention, okay, to see what you're doing as well, because he can probably feel that your fortune is changing. So I feel this is more how he sees you at this current time. He sees you perhaps doing your own thing, focusing on other things, becoming more intuitive. You're saying yourself you're becoming more psychic. And he perhaps sees your luck turning around, especially if you're leaving your karmic cycle or you have left. And he's perhaps trying to get your attention because of that as well. But I'm not getting anything malicious coming through from him at all. So why is he acting like that on Instagram? Okay. He's just, again, same card. I mean, you've seen me shuffle, haven't you? And the same cards come out. Influences, I'm distracted right now. Same card. So I can't really give you any more information at this current time because he's saying there's things around me I'm dealing with. I'm distracted. There's influences around me. But I feel he does feel that you're not necessarily moving on, but you've got other things going on. And that may also be triggering him a little bit, okay? But I feel he is distracted by his outside influences, his karmic life, and it's the same card. We pulled it before. So I do feel he's dealing with some stuff, okay? Let's just see anything else you need to know about this. Yeah, he's saying, I need you to let go and trust me. Now, that doesn't mean you move on. It means you've surrendered. That's your current lesson anyway at this time. And he's saying, I need you to let go. I need you to trust me. And that may be why he's sharing things on Instagram. Who knows why he's doing that? But, he's distracted by other things. I hope that helps, okay? Crystal, thank you for the donation, honey. Current message from D and Fee is, what did Sean want? So what's going on with D? What's his fear? What does he want you to know? He's worried that you're moving on. Okay, that's what he's worried about. He doesn't want you to move on. And he said, I feel like we both need to go our separate ways for a while. So I feel like he's working through why you're perhaps not together at this current time. So I feel he's realising when we had to go our separate ways, there's things we had to learn. And I feel he's processing that, okay? So I don't feel like he's saying, oh, right, you go your way, I'll go my way, and I won't see you for 10 years. I don't feel it's like that at all. I feel it's more he's working out why you both needed to go separate ways. And going separate ways means just perhaps having no contact for a minute or pausing the journey. It doesn't necessarily mean you're in separation in a big way. So I feel he's processing this. He's like he knew, I've got to do my own thing a minute. I've got to learn my own way. I've got to come to my own conclusions and work things out myself. So I feel he's definitely going through a process of healing. And you've got, he loves everything about you. And that's what you need to know, okay? So no matter what he's doing, going his own way, doing his own thing, he loves everything about you. You're his perfect person. In his eyes, you are sexy, you are confident, you are strong, you are beautiful. You're everything he could ever want. And he knows that, and I feel that's also what he's processing. So I don't feel he's moving on from you, but he's worried you're moving on from him. So what did Sean want? What did Sean want? We've got separation coming through. Perhaps Sean wanted you to go into separation or wanted you to go apart from each other, whoever Sean is. Okay? I'm not necessarily, I mean, this is also someone who's hurting. So maybe Sean wanted you to feel a little bit of pain. Okay? Or a little bit of anxiety. Or because I'm not feeling Sean is a bad person, but maybe Sean could be a bit jealous in some way. Whether that's jealous of you or the connection or whatever it is. But I feel Sean wanted you to be in separation. Okay, for whatever reason. And that doesn't necessarily mean that Sean is a bad person. Sean could think, I want to make sure you're okay. So maybe Sean feels like you're happier in separation or something like that. So take it out, resonate. But Sean wanted separation in some way. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donations. So first message is for you, 3D message from me, please. So what do you need to know? So we've got space, okay? So what he's saying is I need to take a step back because I'm trying to figure out what I want. So he's letting you know why he hasn't yet moved forward. Because he's trying to figure it all out. He's trying to work out what he wants. And that's the energy he's in as the new week begins. Okay, so he's saying to you, I just need to figure out what I want. I need you to take a step back. So I feel that's what he's asking you for. You know, he's asking you to trust him, to do what he's come here to do as a spiritual being having a human experience. And he's, you know, when you're feeling independent and strong, he's inspired by you in that way. So he needs you to be strong at this time for him. And if you feel any struggle yourself, like any pain, anger, resentment, or rage, or, you know, punch it out. Whether you want to punch a pillow or do some exercise or do something physical that gets that energy out of you. Instead of perhaps going over and over things which feels addictive. You know, going over things in your mind, addicted to what's he feeling today or what's going on in the karmic cycle, or, you know, channel your energy into some kind of physical activity. That's what I've got coming through. What else does he want you to know? What else? Okay. He hates wearing a mask. So he doesn't like the way things currently are in his life, and he hates wearing a mask. Okay, so you've got to trust him to find his way at this current time. Let's do one more card for you. Yeah, Ten of Passion, pray. So whenever you go into your stress and your anxiety, start focusing on gratitude, self-love, and give your worries and fears to heaven in exchange for peace. Okay, meditate, go in nature, do some exercise. Do that as much as possible, and it will help you to find peace. I hope that helps, okay? And then you've donated from your friends. So let's see what your friend's masculine is saying within a year or more. So I feel like your friend's masculine is giving a timeline here about being in union within a year or more. Okay, and obviously, or more could leave it open-ended, but I feel he's saying that because he may struggle or go into fear, or because timelines are guidelines, but it's like he's saying within a year. So what your masculine wants you to know is within a year, things are going to change or be different, or you're going to be together in some way. So within a year. So what's he talking about within a year? Spiritual growth. So I feel like he's got more growing up to do, more learning to do. Okay. And because he's confused, it's like he's finding direction. That's why he needs a bit of time. So I feel you're being guided to give him time to find his own direction. That's part of his lesson. And within a year, something is shifting. Very powerful for that to come out. What else? Okay. Yeah, he wants your love, but you've got to give him time. I hope that helps. Okay, so he will be in a relationship. You just got to give it time. Saranga, thank you for the donation, honey. I want to meet Kashif and my kids in real. I'm dying in pain without them. Well, that's your perception. You're not really dying, okay? And you're not really dying in pain. That's you know, your mind. What your mind tends to do is exaggerate everything. You know, your life won't end. You know, you've got to be strong here. Do they even love me? Is it all illusion? Well, I did pick up on the fact that they are very inspired by you, even if they're not communicating that to you. You know, because they see you as a very knowledgeable person, very strong. But I feel they also see you as someone who gets caught up in your own head. And I feel that too when I'm picking up on your energy. You know, because you're saying, I'm dying in pain. I mean, that's like the extreme. You know, I know it's a form of speech, but you are a manifester. So you are affirming how bad everything is constantly. Like, I'm dying in pain. It's torture. It's the worst thing ever. You've got to change the way you're looking at things. Okay, because you don't need outside validation to be happy or feel in love. You just need to be able to focus on yourself. And everything you're going through is growing you. That's why you got the knowledge card coming out. Because I feel you are growing through this situation. You're growing through being apart from your kids, by being apart from Kashif. You're growing, you're evolving. You're being guided to connect with self and source, to go within for all the love and the desire you need, to fill up your own cup, to nurture your inner child who is really in pain. Because that's something like, you know, we'd say as a child, I'm dying in pain. It's like your inner child is in pain. So you got the same card coming out. So I'm not surprised. It's knowledge. This is all growing you at this current time. So yes, things may feel up in the air and scary, but you're being guided to find faith. I want to bring you a card from Archangel Michael. Forgive me a block there. So I feel you're blocking your own progress sometimes by seeing it as everything's bad or everything's a struggle. So the angels say seasons come and seasons go. And what that means is what's happening in this season may not be happening in the next season. So you've got to be patient with the way things are happening, okay? So seasons come, seasons go. People come, people go. But the right people will stick around. So in other words, when the time is right, people return into your life. This is a season where you may feel like things are bad, but things will improve. We go through the highs and the lows, the ups and the downs, the twists and the turns, just the way it is. So the angels are saying to you, okay, I'm helping you to speak your truth with love and compassion. So when you have a conversation, or when there's an opportunity to have a conversation with them, speak with love and compassion instead of pain. And I feel this is more, what I'm connected with more than anything here is, Archangel Gabriel is saying, you've got to be careful with your words. Because your words have power. You're spelling things out to the universe. So if you speak with love and compassion, instead of fear or dread or an exaggeration of how bad things are going to change. Because you said, I'm dying in pain. And you're not dying in pain. You can say, okay, I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm evolving. How amazing is that, okay? And Jesus is saying, believe in the power of love. The fact that Jesus come through himself is saying, love will conquer all, okay? Because these are your children. So you are bonded. And Kashif, you have a bond, a love bond. So you have to trust in that bond to create a breakthrough. Let me bring in a message for you from Jesus, okay? What does Jesus want you to know? Self-control. This is it. So you've got to have self-control. And if you haven't got self-control, you're allowing your ego, your mind to be in control. And that blows everything out of proportion. Okay? Turn away from the sins of the flesh. And what's that? It means the things that, the devil in a way pulls you into, your ego. So focus on love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control, which is the fruit of the Spirit. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Davian, thank you for the donation, honey. Facing issues in PhD. So you've seen paper publication in 2026 in Foreign Journal, not seeing growth in PhD. When will I feel relied in PhD? Okay, let's see. So what do you need to know? Let's see if there's a timing, first of all. Is there a timing? No, Jacinta, I haven't got to yet, honey. I haven't got there yet, okay? So timing, you've got Capricorn season could be significant. So this could be something moving into 2027. So remember, timelines are guidelines, okay? So you may feel relief, because I feel you're saying, when will I feel relief? Or when will I feel I've got what I need? Or when will it be okay? I feel by December to January, okay? And giving and receiving. So you may feel around the Christmas season, okay? Whether you celebrate it or not, doesn't matter. This is like the energy around Christmas time, December 24th, 25th, 26th of December, you're going to be able to give and receive the way you want, okay? So I'm getting the energy of things being healed or sorted out by then. Now, it may also be that you've been going through something since 2024 to 2026. There is actually a cycle completion. So I'm getting like a cycle completing connected with this situation between now and the end of this year. So what do the angels want you to know, okay, about this? You've got transformation and you've got freedom. So you're currently going through a transformation to find your freedom and to get what you want. Now, the eagle is a sign of manifestation. So you're manifesting what you want into place, but you're transforming for that to happen. So there's a big transformation happening. So you could see eagles and butterflies as a sign of this coming into place, as this moving into fruition. They're giving me fear. So I do feel that you will see this resolved by the end of the year. Okay, yeah, and I feel that you've got to let go of fear and struggle around this, because the devil is causing problems. The devil is the ego. Your ego is saying, what if I miss out on this? Or what if it doesn't work out? And then it starts pulling you into fear. But I feel that there's a completion coming by the end of the year for you to have more stability, to be able to perhaps focus on love or other things. Because if you feel like you've been putting all your energy into this, then think about your passions, think about your goals. So I've got the energy as when will you feel relief, or when will this kind of be resolved in a way? It will be during Capricorn season, which is also moving you into 2027, which is the year of adventures, okay, the year of the goat. So Capricorn season, significant, but I also feel 2027. Probably not what you want to hear, but everything happens for a reason, and everything is currently happening for your growth. I hope that helps. Mariak, thank you for the donation. Hi, love. What is S thinking and feeling and potential actions? I feel a tug on my energy. Is it F or S, and what F's hidden feelings and intentions? So you've got two people. You've got S and F you're connecting with. So let's get an energy around S first of all. Okay. So S is saying to you, I'm staying away from you because the last thing I want to do is hurt you. So S is trying to be gentle with his actions. Okay, he wants to come forward in a gentle way. He doesn't want to hurt you anymore, let you down, cause you pain, because he's aware that he's done that before. So he's staying away until he can perhaps come forward the right way. I do feel he's pulling on your energy because I feel that he is thinking about you. You know, it's not like it's over between you. He is thinking about you. So he's staying away at this current time so he doesn't cause you any more pain. He's trying to be kind, okay? But he does want you. You know, there is an initiation there. So I do feel he's going to apologise for the past. This could be coming in between now and June, and this is what you're feeling. So there's an apology or some kind of movement happening between now and then where he's going to apologise for the past. So it's very likely you are feeling him tugging on your energy because he is regretting things he's done. So what are F's hidden feelings and intentions? Okay. Well, what he's hiding from you is he doesn't know what he wants, okay? And he's saying, my life is falling apart and I'm struggling and I don't know what to do about it. You've got karma and confusion. So he is confused about things. So he's perhaps confused about what he's feeling and he's dealing with some karma or something from the past as well. So he does feel like his life is falling apart in some way. So he's going through some kind of tower moment. So you can also feel him pulling on your energy as well because you are the light, okay? And if he's going through some kind of chaos, he's perhaps sucking your light as well. I don't mean in a nasty way, but he's definitely thinking about what to do and you're in his thoughts. So I feel that both F and S are both thinking about you. And I feel that F's hidden feelings is he doesn't know what he wants, okay? So let me just see if I can get one more card for both of them. I'll bring the Gilded in. So what are S's thoughts, feelings and actions? And what are F's hidden feelings and intentions? So for S, you've got Hermit. So S is in Hermit mode. He's not ready to talk. He's not ready to do anything. He's got to work things out. But I feel there's going to be a potential apology between now and June. For F, you've got he's carrying around some burdens. Again, he's at crossroads, doesn't know what to do. So he's at a current crossroads in his life. What do I do? Because he's got a burden he needs to release. And this could be karma. This could be something to do with the past. So I feel you've just got to be patient. It's like they're not allowing me to bring any further messages out because it's the same message coming through. Okay, so F is at a current crossroads about what to do next, and S is in Hermit mode, processing how to come forward and apologise. I hope that helps, okay? Ron, great to see you, honey. Thank you for your donation. What message does Brandon have for me? What is going on with him? So what does Brandon want you to know? Well, Brandon is feeling more sensitive than perhaps you think he is, okay? He's very sensitive about this time, about you and about everything. He's saying, I'm thinking about you and it makes me feel emotional. So he's having a lot of emotional thoughts and you could be picking up on that. So if you've been feeling more emotional or more sensitive than usual, that's why. He said, I want to open up to you about how I've been feeling. So he intends to come forward and talk and express himself. That's what he wants to do. Okay, but he's worried about your reaction. Are you going to be sharp with him? What are you going to do? You know, because of the way he's behaved. So he is wondering about what you're going to do when he takes this action, which he is intending. So what else? Okay, what else do you need to know? Yeah, he's worried you'll move on or you have moved on because he's worried about what you're doing. And I feel he's emotional about that too. And this could be if you've been pulling your energy back, working on yourself. So what's your guidance at this time while he's in transition, because he is coming? So what's your message at this time? You're learning to let go, and that's currently what you're doing, pulling your energy back. So surrender everything and trust that no matter what, that your journey and your life are safe. And I do feel he's intending on coming forward. The more you pull back, the more mysterious you are to him and the more drawn he is to you. Let's get one more card. Anything else from your angels? the angels are helping you to review your life and think about what you want. And I feel that's what he's doing as well. And Archangel Michael is giving you the strength to pull your energy back. And Archangel Raziel is helping you to connect with your psychic gifts. So you're aware of the signs you see and other things. But he is feeling extra sensitive and he's going to take action. Okay, have I got a timeline for it? Any timeline for this action step for Brandon? Well, he's going through a cleansing now and he wants a fresh start. He's wanted to move forward towards you since January, but there's been a cleansing happening. So it could happen anytime between now and January. I hope that helps, okay? It could be a new beginning actually in January coming as well. And really, I mean, we're nearly in May if you think about it. It's crazy how quick it's going. Cece, thank you for the donations, honey. Morning, Liz. Guidance for this week in career, finances and moving as I know I'm shifting. I keep telling myself God has something for me, and that's the truth. That is the truth, the absolute truth, okay? God is with you always. So what's the message? So, yeah, there's a new beginning coming in. Look at this. I'm seeing this as God. Now, obviously, this is the Hierophant, and this is like a Catholic priest or whatever he is. But I'm seeing this is your message from God directly, saying to you, yes, your new beginning is coming in. And you're going to be excited about it, even though it may be a bit scary. You know, this Fool is like, oh, you know, so I feel there's a new beginning coming in. The Fool and the Hierophant, something is on the way. And when you make a commitment to yourself and when you make a commitment to trusting in God, that's when all the new things come in. So there's a new exciting relationship. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean like a new relationship in love. This is like something new to do. A new relationship with yourself, having a new relationship with your career or whatever you want. So I feel that this is a huge message for you that what you want is coming in. What else do you need to know about this shift? Yeah, power. You're stepping into your power. You may see lightning. Okay, you may see it in the real world, or you could see it in a film or a show or on social media or flashing lights. And you're being reminded that you are a nurturer. Now you're going to give birth to something new here. So you're definitely going to have a new beginning in some way. Okay, something is shifting and you feel it anyway. What else? Okay, let's bring in this deck. Anything else you need to know? You've got, look at this, happiness on the way, bluebirds. I feel God's going to show you bluebirds, whether it's in the real world or social media or lightning, as a sign of happiness ahead. And this is a bird in a nest as well. Well, it looks like a branch, but I'm seeing it as a nest. So I feel you're going to be nesting soon. Something is coming, okay, where you're going to be feeling happy about what you've got. So have faith, okay? And then you're saying, any love message from Jake, been learning to heal my past with him and my own with my family. I no longer want to be in the cycle. Feel like he's been all over my social. So he can probably feel you pulling your energy back. So, yeah, it's hidden knowledge. He definitely wants to make a romantic gesture. So the more you pull your energy back, the more he wants to step forward. And that's the truth. And that's the thing with everything. When you let go and surrender, everything you want comes to you. So he is thinking about you. You're very deep on his mind, okay? And he knows you are a high priestess. Like he sees you as someone very intuitive, very psychic, very strong. And his intuition is guiding him to make some kind of romantic gesture. So I feel the more you let go, the more you're going to feel his energy around your social media. And the more he's going to move towards you. So what's he planning? You're the only one in my heart and I intend to make you my priority for life. So he intends that, okay? Something could be happening around Gemini season. Obviously, we're in Taurus season now. Something could be happening around Gemini season. What else do you need to know? The wheel, everything that's meant for you will be for you. Have faith. I love that. This is in everything. Love, career, home, everything. It's like God is saying, when you have faith, even a small amount, it's going to move that mountain. Okay, so everything that's meant for you will be for you. And I feel that's what you're learning. You're moving into that energy at this current time where you're saying, do you know what? I know that God has something for me. I know it's going to be okay. I don't want to repeat this cycle. I need to let go of the past. So everything you're doing now is working for you, okay? Let's get one more card. Anything else? You are ready for change. Love it. This is Archangel Jeremiah. He is the angel of life review, the angel who nudges you in the right direction, make sure you're on the right path. He's watching over your journey, and he's saying you are ready for this change. So there's going to be a big change. You're ready for it. Have faith. You can handle whatever it is. I hope that helps, okay? GR, thank you for using Milestone, honey. Hi, Liz. Why has Ray not reached out? What is happening in his life, his current situation, thoughts, feelings? What does he want me to know in next steps, okay? So what's going on with Ray? Okay. Wow, okay. He's definitely busy with something. He's feeling defensive here. It's effort. He wants to put the effort in, but I feel he could be busy, like he's got stuff going on. Before I read this or channel this, let me just pull another card. He said he will come through for you. Now, I'm actually feeling that he is going to put the effort in when the time is right. You know, this is like a soldier, a warrior here. So I feel he's getting the strength to actually do something. So he will come forward. So just because he hasn't reached out now doesn't mean he's not going to. He may actually be putting the effort into self-love or working on healing himself in some way, or even working on his career or becoming his best version. So setting clear boundaries in your relationships. Now, I feel that's what you've done. You've set a clear boundary, even if that boundary is with yourself. And that's opening all the right doors, okay? It says fighting to keep your romance strong, battling competition. So you may also worry that there's competition around you. You may worry that you've got someone else, not that you have, okay, but you may feel that you have. It says defending your position at work, facing professional challenges. So I feel he's going through a lot of challenges and he's preparing. So I feel when the time is right, he's going to put the effort in and reach out and come through for you. But again, it's not on your timeline. So yeah, you got judgment. You may be judging him. Why hasn't he reached out? Why isn't he doing this? The angels say, stay in your own lane. Everyone learns differently. Focus on peace. So you may be flapping around a little bit at this current time, okay? You're picking up on his energy as well, especially at night. So if you're having sleepless nights or struggling to sleep, or if you're having any stress at all, meditate before bed, cleanse your chakras, pray, call on Archangel Honiel to bring in peace, because the toxic cycle is ending. Okay, this is good news, healing, and new chapter ahead. So I feel a toxic cycle is ending where whatever's gone on between you in the past, you know, that's been healed now. So I want to bring in a message for you from Archangel Honiel, the angel of peace, because I feel he is going to contact you, but the time isn't yet right, okay? So what does Archangel Honiel want you to know? The past is the past, okay? It had to happen that way. Now let it go and find peace. Find peace in the here and the now. The present is always where the power is. So he wants you to know he is going to make the effort when the time is right, but he's gathering courage at this time to do so. I hope that helps, okay? Jacinta, thank you for the donation. Vertigo doctor said there is an imbalance in left ear, nothing major, told to do CT, MRI scan for head, mum cried versus very anxious, scared to do a scan. How will the scan be? Will left ear be okay? Well, first of all, the doctor said there is an imbalance in the left ear, nothing major. So that should also give you a sense of relief that it's nothing to worry about, okay? The CT and the MRI is just perhaps to put a mind at rest, or, you know, to get perhaps a bit more information. But she's got to relax, remember, and calm her energy down. So he's saying, will everything be okay with her? And it's our choices that bring in what happens, you know. I was thinking about this the other day because, you know, in my own journey, my eyesight was absolutely perfect, okay, a couple of years ago. And then I had an OCT test at the optician, which if I'd have known it was a laser, which is my own fault for not doing my research, I wouldn't have had it done. And since I had that done, my eyes have been horrendous. I've had floaters and all kinds of weird things going on. And I was thinking about it and I thought, well, the thing is, our free will choices affects us. And if we didn't have free will, you know, remember, if we didn't have that free will, we'd probably live forever. You have to remember we make certain choices and go down different roads that ultimately lead to our decline, because we are human and we have to end our lives at some point. So I feel it's about remembering that, you know, that it's like your mum, from your perspective, this is, your mum is not going to live forever. Now, I'm not saying she's going to pop off anytime soon, but, you know, you've got to remember that as much as you love and want her, constantly saying, will everything be okay with her? It's really up to her free will. It's her choice what she does next and how she experiences her own life. But, you know, she won't live forever. You won't live forever. I won't live forever. You know, we're all on a clock. So you've got to remember that too, okay? So it's a thought causing the problem. It's a thought. It's a thought creating anxiety. It's a thought creating fear. Thoughts become things. So if she starts thinking more happier thoughts, or, do you know what, I'm okay. I'm going to be okay no matter what. The doctor said it's nothing to worry about, so I'm not going to worry about it. So if she starts changing her thoughts, then things will improve. But obviously it's a thought causing the problem, and it's your thoughts causing the problem too. That's what I need to show you. So if she can change her thoughts, she'll be okay. I hope that helps, okay? Janie, thank you for the donation, honey. What would married life be like with Wes and then with RG? Both men communicate hot and cold. Will they be consistent and expressive and tell me the feelings? Well, it'll be different when you're in union without all the fear. The reason it's hot and cold at this current time is because there's things in the way. Okay? So let's connect and see. So what would your married life be like with Wes? Okay? What would your married life be like with Wes? And what would your married life be like with RG? Okay, let me pull some tarot as well. What would your married life be like with Wes? What would your married life be like with Wes? And what would it be like with RG? Great question, because obviously you're comparing. So let's do RG first, because I've just seen what came through. I feel with RG there would be lots of passion. Lots of passion, lots of desire, lots of fire. But there may also be moments where you feel unhappy at the same time, okay? And there could be, I don't know if he's got kids or if there's a daughter, or this could be an opportunity for you to have a daughter, or there could be someone younger around him, or he may just make you feel young in some way. And that could cause you a little bit of anxiety. So I'm not saying he looks down at you or anything like that, but you may feel younger than him in some way. And this could be like you feel more youthful, or you feel like you've got more energy. Let me just see what the other cards are. I have a gift for you. So I feel he would buy you things and he would treat you right. And I promise to love you and be there for you no matter what. So he would be loyal to you. And he would give you that promise, because you're saying, what would it be like to be married? I feel he would give you that vow and he would honour that vow. You know, I promise to love you and be there for you no matter what. There may be an opportunity to have a daughter together. Now, again, this is just, it's not saying that's definitely what's going to happen. This is like what the angels are showing you. And there's choices. But I'm getting this energy where you may feel like you've got other things to do. Or there could be perhaps some, you may feel held back in some way. I'm not saying it wouldn't be good. There's a lot of passion there for sure. Fire, happiness, joy, as in you'd go doing things. So I definitely feel there's lots of fire energy around, like lots to do, lots of capability to have a fun life together as well, an active life together. But I've got like this also, this energy of a little bit of pain. So this could be like a little bit of regret about, I wish it was Wes, or maybe I missed out on something. So I feel that it may not be all it's cracked up to be. So again, that's why you got a choice. So it's like, think before you went into that, is what I'm getting. I'm not saying it wouldn't be a good life, because he would definitely honour you and he would treat you well and he would buy you gifts. And not that it's all about gift buying, but he would do those things for you. And there may be an opportunity as well, even though there's a delay there, to perhaps have a child, or to, and this could be, you know, if you didn't want to have a biological child, you could adopt, or maybe you have an animal that is like a daughter to you. But I feel there would be a possibility there. So let's connect with Wes, okay? So with Wes, you've got the Ten of Swords. I feel it would be the end of a cycle first, then the Empress and the Page of Cups. It would be very romantic, okay? I feel that he would show up for you romantically. You'd be messaging each other a lot when you're not together as well. So there'd be lots of anticipation of coming back to each other. So for example, say if you're at work and he's at work, or you're not together, like you're doing your own things. Obviously you're together and married, but say if you're at the shops and he's at work, you'd be messaging each other. It would be flirty, loving. And again, you've got the Empress there. So I feel there's an opportunity for you to be a mum, okay, if that's something you are thinking about or wanting, because I've got the Empress there as a divine feminine, which is who you'd be with Wes. So again, this is kind of signifying that he is your twin. Okay, but again, the Empress can be like a mother. So I feel you'd also feel very nurturing, and you'd help him through whatever he's been through. So again, it's like he's getting through that cycle first. So you'd be more loving towards him probably as well, because you know what he's been through. So I feel there'd be a lot of compassion between the two of you as well. I love sharing my secrets with you. So I feel he wouldn't have anything secret from you. He wouldn't be lying or holding anything back from you. You'd know everything about him. And you'd have days where you just snuggle up on the sofa together, or stay in bed, or, you know, and I love it when we can have a snow day and snuggle up. So a snow day is like locking the door and hiding away from the world. It doesn't necessarily mean there's going to be actual snow, but you may like going somewhere where there's snow. If there isn't snow where you live, and I'm sure I picked up on this before when I connected with something for you, but if there isn't snow where you are, maybe you enjoy going somewhere where there is snow, because then it's cozy, you know, like, not saying you're going to Antarctica, but maybe you go somewhere where there's a little bit of snow and it feels nice. And he's saying even grocery shopping is exciting with you. So even doing things like getting the weekly shopping in would be fun and exciting and romantic. So I feel like there could be a lot more romance with Wes than with RG. It feels with RG there may be more passion and excitement, but I feel there'd be a lot more stability with Wes. So I hope that. So I feel the consistency would be more with Wes. If you're with RG, there may be a little bit of regret there, like, why didn't I go with Wes? So I feel there'd be regret there, which I feel wouldn't be there if you're with, I remember saying this right, hang on. I feel if you're with RG, there'd be regret about perhaps not being with Wes. There'd be regret there, whereas with Wes, there would be none of that, okay? Once the cycle is complete. And again, they give me an itchy ring finger, which I'm picking up on in one of the readings coming up on Thursday. So they're giving it me again now. So it's clear this energy of wanting to marry, wanting commitment, okay, itching for that, okay? I hope that helps. And then you've donated again, thank you, appreciate that. It says, do I have the qualifications and abilities to go for the high salary sales job? Well, obviously, if you believe in yourself and you feel that you have got those qualities, then you can do anything. You know, the world is your oyster, what you believe you receive. Would it be a good fit, or do I stay where I am and have success uncovering selling new accounts? So what do you need to know about this high salary job? Well, I definitely feel what you put in, you get out. I feel this is you having the time to be able to do it. Okay, and it's like something you feel you're being pulled to do. So I feel there's some kind of destiny element around this as well. Like a power position, like something you're being perhaps guided to or pushed towards, or you feel drawn to. It feels like it's destined in some way. And I feel with the 9 of Pentacles coming up, you definitely would have the rewards for it. You know, the high salary, you'd feel good, you'd feel comfortable with it. I don't feel you'd feel stressed, or you're going to feel good in that situation. So I feel the answer is yes, you do have the qualifications and abilities, or you will have the qualifications. You definitely have the ability. Okay, and I feel it would be a good fit because you'd feel like it's something you're meant to do, and you'd get the reward. So this is you with the money there and feeling good and having time. So this could even be like you being single, having the time to do it. Okay, so I'm not saying you have to be single to do that job, but I feel that this is something you're perhaps being called to do now while you are single, okay? Or do you stay where you are and have success uncovering selling new accounts? So again, you've got to follow your intuition, because the angels are saying if you decide to stay where you are, you would still be getting the money and you'll have success, because it would work out because of the person you are. You know, because you're the success, not the environment or the position. It's you that creates success. So you're going to be successful in either, whatever you do, but you're at this crossroads. And I feel, again, if you stay where you are, you may still feel like you're not doing what you want to do. Give me a block there. So you may still feel like in this job you're currently doing, there's something else out there. There's other things. So I feel you'd feel more satisfaction with the high salary sales job than with staying where you are. But you'd receive success in both. But I'm getting like more contentment in the high salary sales job than in the staying where you are. But I feel if you stay where you are, the money's there and the success. However, you're going to feel like I'm intuitively being guided to do something else. I hope that helps, okay? Arezo, thank you for the donation, honey. Arezo says, hi Liz, crush feelings for me, no contact. So how is your person currently feeling for you? What are Kay's current feelings for you? He's growing up spiritually and still learning lessons. So whatever he's feeling for you, he's still learning what he needs to learn. He still isn't where he's meant to be to actually be in a relationship with you, but he's not going to let you go. So even though he's still growing up and learning, he's not going to let you go. And the reason why is because he loves you. You know, that's how he does feel about you. He doesn't want you moving on. And he's all up in his head overthinking about this, and he wants to be loyal to you. So he wants to be loyal to you, which means he doesn't want to let you go. He doesn't want you with anybody else, okay? So he wants to claim you, but there's still lessons being learned, okay? That's what he's going through. So how is he feeling? How is he? He wants to reconnect with you because it just disconnected and reconnected. He said, I feel like I can't get through to you. Please let me in. He wants to take the wall down. So if there's a wall between you and obviously there's no contact, he wants to take that wall down. He perhaps feels like you've got your walls up and he wants to take those walls down. Maybe he's put his own walls up. You know, it could be him that's created this wall between you in the first place, but he wants to take that wall down. And he's saying, please let me in. So I feel he's going to come forward. That's his intention. He wants to break down this wall of no contact. Anything else? Yeah, he feels imprisoned in his own head. This is his own stress at this moment. He's very stressed about the situation and he wants to be more stable around you. And that's what he's learning. He's learning to perhaps get out of his head and take action. He wants to show up right for you. And I feel like he feels he hasn't done that before. So what do you need to know in the meantime? You've got Page of Passion in reverse. So I feel you just need to give it time and then you'll receive some good news. So good news and great things are on the horizon. Keep the faith and check in with your intuition and your inner child. So I feel you've got to be a bit patient and then he's going to come forward to remove this wall. I hope that helps, okay? Zubin, thank you for the donation. It's my twin flame's birthday. Any message from her? So what does your twin want you to know on her birthday today? And wishing her a happy birthday, okay? So she said, I want to get away from the burdens I have to deal with, but I'm stuck right now. So even though it's a birthday, she feels there's obligations around her that perhaps she can't get out of. I mean, this could even be like birthday obligations, things that other people have arranged or things that are perhaps expected of her. So it's like she's saying, I want to get away from this. I want to get away from what I'm in. I want to get away. Okay, so I feel that's really what she wants you to know. She would love to just run to you today or come and spend some time with you or be around you. But she feels she can't because whatever she's dealing with in her life is a burden she has to deal with and that she's stuck in that right now or she's stuck with that right now. So if this is to do with karmic people or, you know, take that, it resonates with you. So what else? Yeah, she's deep in thought about you. So she is thinking about you today, even if she's quiet, okay? And she does have a plan. I feel she's thinking about how to get out of her life or what to do to move forward. This is something she's thinking about between now and June. Anything else? Okay. You've got emotional. She's very emotional as well. There could also be some tooth pain. But I'm feeling like eyes. You're going to feel it in your eyes. She may also be sensitive to light. And that could be your light. So if you're having any issues with your eyes, that's why. She's definitely thinking about you and reflecting, especially moving towards the full moon on the 1st of May. So between now and the 1st of May, there's more emotion coming up when it comes to you. And she wants to escape where she is. So she may even be taking a little break. You know, this could also be like a vacation. But I feel like she wants to move towards you. She wants to escape into you. But she feels there's some kind of obligation today that she can't get out of. She would love to escape from it and come to you, but she feels she can't. I hope that helps, okay? Stephanie, thank you for the donation. Does C regret the way we ended things and why? So does C regret the way you ended things? Well, he's stubborn and he's working out what to say. I feel this is typing. You know when you're typing and you see those dots and then perhaps nothing happens? So I feel he wants to communicate. I mean, the thing is that it's like there's nothing even on the card really apart from those dots. So I feel that he's working out what to say to you. He wants to talk, but he's stubborn. And this can be holding him back, okay? So does he regret the way you ended things? It's like he doesn't know how to communicate or what to say. He doesn't even know how to put into words how he feels about this. And that's why it's a stalemate. He feels stuck and he wants to escape from where he is. He wants to escape. He may be escaping into you as well. You know, escaping into thoughts of you. He's definitely missing you and feeling there's a scarcity mindset there. So he definitely feels like he's let you down and he wants to come in more stable. So yes, he does regret the way things ended, but it's like it needed to happen that way so he could build more stability within himself, because I feel that he's also jealous when it comes to you. So you're not giving me the exact answer you want, I know, because he's working out how to tell you what he's trying to work it out himself. How can he even explain to you when he can't put it into words, you know? So he is feeling more confident and strong, and I am picking up on that with the stable card there. Okay, he's working now on stability, whereas before he may have felt that something was missing or lacking in his life. And this could even be, perhaps he didn't feel financially stable or emotionally stable, and now he's been working on that. So that's another reason why there's been a delay. And he's working out what to do in April, where we currently are. So he's working out what to do. I feel he's going to feel more confident moving towards June, because I feel June is significant for the collective anyway. But I feel the answer is yes, he does feel guilty or regret, but he can't communicate at this current time. So does he regret the way you ended things? I just want to bring 2 more decks in for this. Please trust in me. So he's asking you to trust him, to come forward, to show up, to explain himself, to do what he needs to do. Okay. Does he regret the way you ended things? If any deck's going to bring it out, this one will. Does he regret the way you know things ended and why? He's curious, he's thinking about you. He's not giving you the answer because he can't even put it into words himself. So these cards are filled with regret cards, see? And the only thing that's coming through in this is he's saying, I'm thinking about you. So you've got to understand whatever's going on with him right now, he's thinking about you. And I feel he's trying to communicate, but he's very stubborn and he doesn't quite know what to say. So I feel he will come forward and apologise and sort things out with you when the time is right. I hope that helps, okay? I don't have a Scouse accent. I'm not from Liverpool, okay? I'm from Stoke. Okay, similar, but not the actual accent at all, okay? I'm a Stokey. Patricia, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, feeling blessed. May I have a message from me? And that's good that you're feeling blessed. So what's the message, okay? So home, you're the missing puzzle piece that makes me feel like I'm right where I belong. So with you, he feels like you're his home. You know, remember, home is a feeling. It's not a place or a building or a location. It's you. And he feels that way about you. Okay, you're the missing puzzle piece. Isn't that beautiful? And I feel you feel that way too. He said, even though we shouldn't, I still want you. So it may feel like there's some forbidden element to this. And it could be forbidden because he wants to come in correctly. So he's still learning or growing. Or there could be something around him he's got to heal first or release first. But he wants you. And he's saying, thinking about you makes me feel emotional. And I want to open up to you about how I've been feeling. And I feel this is also because you've been working on feeling blessed and trusting the process. But if there is anything forbidden around this, he's releasing that first, or he's releasing that now, or trying to. He's saying, yeah, he wants your love in every way. So he wants your love and he wants a relationship with you, and he needs you to let go and trust him. So that's what you're learning at this time, to surrender and trust him to come to you. And by you doing that and pulling back, that guides him to step up. That's what's going on. Let's get a message for you. What do you need to know? Okay, which is coming out here. There we go. So, yeah, give them time and give them space to make the decision. Pull back until they do. And I feel that's what you're doing. Okay, things are about to move forward in a very powerful way. If you're guided to travel, it will be a success. But I feel June, July, Chariot season, Cancer season, significant. I hope that helps, okay? Ethereal Seeker, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, may I have a message for my DM Will and current twin flame guidance, okay? So what's the guidance currently for you? What do you need to know? Higher calling. So you've got a higher calling. You and your twin have a higher calling, which means you have a mission together. There's a reason you've come into this body in this lifetime, why you are being drawn back together. So I feel this as you have a mission. There's some reason why you're being guided back together. It's like what Will wants you to know is he recognises that he is called to you. He feels drawn to you. He feels like you're meant to be. It's how he feels. So he feels called to you by God himself, really. His intuition is calling him forward to you. And he's saying, I want this so badly, but I'm afraid of getting hurt, so I self-sabotage. So it's his fear that gets in the way. So he wants you. He feels called to you from a higher place. And that also scares him because he knows there's something big going on here. Something he can't perhaps explain. So he tries to sabotage it a little bit with pushing you away or pulling his energy back. Because he knows you're the Empress. Look at that, divine feminine. And you've got intuitive and sensitive. So I definitely feel he feels this high calling to you. He is definitely intuitive and sensitive, even if he's hiding that. And this is you knowing your own worth and value. So the fact that you're coming through as the Queen of Cups and the Empress is huge, because there's nobody like you. He knows that he's never going to meet anybody like you ever again. So that's about you believing in yourself and trusting your own intuition as well. He said, I'm going through a huge change to have a new beginning with you. So Scorpio season could be significant. But I feel he's definitely going through a transformation. So what's your guidance at this time? 9 of Hearts. Couldn't get a better card. So you are each other's heart's desire. Each other's dream come true. All you've ever wanted is to be in a relationship with them, and they feel exactly the same. So when the time is right, your dreams are going to come true. Again, 9 Scorpio. Scorpio season, 23rd of October, 21st November. Okay, so this could be something shifting in the next 9 months or from September to October. I hope that helps, okay? Samantha, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, just sending a virtual hug. Thank you so much, honey. Appreciate that. Thank you. Naina, thank you for the donation, honey. And thank you, Sam. You know, I hope you feel better, because I know you weren't feeling very well. Let me pull you a card, actually, before I move down. This is for Samantha. What do you need to know? You've got knowledge. So I feel you're gaining more knowledge, more understanding. And I feel you're going through ascension. I mean, you said you were dizzy, and that can also be connected with ascension. So things are up in the air. You're feeling that way because you are gaining more knowledge. So just try and breathe through what you're going through. Be easy on yourself and find strength in heaven. You know, call on your angels. And remember, you are an ancient oak, which means you are wise and powerful. You know, you are an old soul and you've got deep roots in this. So trust in your own intuition. I hope that helps, okay? Naina, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, any message about S and his feelings? So what's going on with S at this current time? What's going on with S at this current time? And thank you for what you said when you emailed me. It means a lot, okay? So, freedom, I can't be tied down right now. I have too many interests. So I feel what he's trying to say to you here is he's trying to find his freedom. I can't be tied down right now. So he feels tied down, he feels stuck, and he's trying to free himself up. Okay, he's going to have too many interests. So what I feel with that is there's things he wants to do, places he wants to go, things he wants to experience. And obviously, that is with you. So I feel he's trying to let you know, and he may send you a seagull as a sign of this, because seagulls are masters of freedom. Okay, so I feel he's going to send you, you could even see an eagle, but they show me specifically a seagull. He's saying to, or you may hear a seagull, he's trying to find his freedom. Okay, so he wants you to know he is doing his best, or he is trying. So what else is he going through? He will come through for you when the time is right. Remember that, okay? And he has a lot on his plate right now. You know, boo-hoo, don't we all? You know, but he's like, I'm busy, I've got things going on. And he is manifesting a future with you because he's thinking about you all the time, and he does have a plan. So he does have a plan in his head, and that's because he's manifesting. He wants to be free. So what's your guidance? Okay, so you got the Emperor coming up. They are your truth and you are theirs. The truth cannot be denied. And I feel that's come through for when you perhaps go into your moments where you think it's not going to happen, or you go into your own struggle. Okay, and you are transforming and evolving every day, and so is your life. A significant change is underway. You got the Death card there. You know, Scorpio season could be significant. Anything else? You've got resilience. You are strong in progress. There is progress happening. Essentially, you maybe see 1, 2, 3, 4. So you are strong enough to handle this. Okay, let's get you a card from this new deck I bought from Amazon. Because you'll probably, if you've got this deck, it's really good. Yeah, effort. When the time is right, he'll put the effort in. When the time is right. You know, and you're setting your clear boundaries. And that's bringing the power in. So let me bring in a message from your angels. So your angels say, I'm helping with karmic endings. There you go. Archangel Jeremiah himself is saying, I'm helping with this karmic ending. It's called the Pop Art Tarot. It's really cool, okay? I got it from Amazon, this one. I'm helping with karmic endings. Archangel Uriel is illuminating your mind. Archangel Raziel is saying to you, you are more powerful than anything that challenges you. And Archangel Zadkiel saying, remember who you are. Remember who you are. You are a divine family. You are strong. You are powerful. I hope that helps, okay? Let me just get a tarot as well, actually. Anything else for you? And remember, guys, Angelic Echoes, our Nana, has got her own channel. She does lives as well. She's amazing. Go and check her out. So, yeah, there is a block at this current time for a reason to bring the magic in. So, yes, things are stuck right now, but that doesn't mean you're not gaining blessings, or doesn't mean you haven't got a lot going on that you can be grateful for. And something is being manifested now. So have faith, even if there's a delay, the delay is creating the way. I hope that helps, okay? Liza, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, please a message my DM, and how is he? So what's going on with your DM at this current time? So first of all, he is going to come in, okay? So I feel, and he wants you to know he's grateful for you. He wants to come in with a gentle gesture. So I feel he's going to reach out or do something that's going to feel gentle to you. So again, gentle is like loving and kind, but I feel it's something small. So he could come in with a small gesture. I'm going to come and sweep you away. You know, when he has dreams and fantasies, that's what he does. He comes in he rides in on his horse, you know, like a knight in shining armour, and whisks you away. That's what he's dreaming about. And he said, I'm staying away from you because the last thing I want to do is hurt you, but I am going to come in with a gentle gesture. So he's trying not to hurt you. He knows he's hurt you. He knows he's let you down. He knows he's messed you around. So he's trying to stay away until he can come in correctly. But I do feel he's going to make a gentle or a simple gesture. He's going to do something kind, okay? What else do you need to know? Yeah, he's definitely missing you, and he's thinking of you as a missed opportunity, and he wants that opportunity with you. He's going to apologise. So when he comes in, he may be like a little simple gesture, like, hey, how are you? But he's going to apologise, and you could see red roses. This could be happening between now and June. You've got 4 to 6, so April to June. What else does he want you to know? He hates the silence. He definitely wants to communicate with you. I hate the silence. I want to apologise. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what's happened between us. What's your guidance? To a passion. Keep your thoughts positive and your vision for the future strong, because you are manifesting this. And you're going to see 777 and plenty of signs. Okay, I don't feel I need to take these other ones. I feel that's your message. And I want to just see what he's apologising for. What's he apologising for? He's saying, please trust in me for one. So trust that he is going to do this, okay? He said, I'm struggling to eat because of all the stress. So this is affecting his appetite. So he could be having stomach issues, digestive issues. He said it was not your fault. It makes him feel sick to the stomach that whatever he's done has hurt you or how he's made you feel. I hope that helps, okay? Stella, thank you for using a milestone, honey. Did my DM remind me on my birthday? What was his thoughts? Is he with someone else? Important message from God. So first of all, what's the message from your angels? What's the message from your angels, first of all? So Archangel Uriel is saying focus your mind. Now, I feel like the reason that's come through is because you are a manifester. So what you focus on grows. So instead of perhaps focusing on what he's doing, what he isn't doing, or who he's with, and all of that, focus your mind on what you can control. And focus on your own journey, okay? Otherwise, you drive yourself mad. What else do your angels want you to know? Okay, I want clear card. They're asking me to use the Swan Tarot, okay? What else do you need to know? You've got the 8 of focus. You're both busy doing what needs to be done. So what you need to know is, whatever he's doing, whoever he's with, wherever he is, he's doing what he needs to do, okay, to be able to be with you. In other words, he's learning his lessons. He's going through shifts and changes. So focus on your career, your money, your goals, your project, self-care, and your hard work will pay off. So I've got this message coming through where the angels and God don't want you to focus on him and what he's doing or not doing. They want you to focus on you and your career and balancing your energy and doing that. And that will put you into a position of power, okay? So what else do you need to know? What's going on with your DM? So you've got, they're focused on you and only you on doing it right. So really you're in the same energy. You're both doing the work, even though you're not physically together. So I feel that he is focused on you. And you're saying, did my DM remind me on my birthday? So I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. Do you mean like he sent you a sign or something like that? I feel like he's definitely thinking about you. And he was thinking about you on your birthday. Or, you know, he wants you to know that. And he's focused on doing it right. What were his thoughts? I want to do this right. I don't want to mess you around anymore. What else is going on with him? Yeah, you're his dream. You're his wish fulfillment. You're the one that satisfies him. You're the one he dreams of being with. And I'm seeing this as a wedding dress as well. So I feel he sees you walking up the aisle to him. So whether he's with someone else or anyone, it doesn't matter. He sees you as a missed opportunity. Okay, you're the one he wants to be with. Okay, you're the one. Okay, and he may be regretting everything he's done now, thinking, I don't want to miss out on you. So he is in a lot of regret and pain and misery. Anything else you need? I'm not really picking up on anyone else around him, but if he is with someone else, it doesn't matter. He's actually going through a battle, a karmic battle, to be able to give you the time he needs. And he's in a battle with himself because he feels time is running out. He said, I tried my best to move on, but I can't seem to let you go. So maybe he did try to move on with someone else, but it hasn't worked. And he said, I know the clock is ticking for us. Are you going to wait for me? So he knows he's got to get his ass in gear, and he's going through an inner battle at this time. I hope that helps, okay? I've just realised I'm an hour behind, so I'm going to put a stop on donations, okay? Just so I can catch up, please, guys, okay? So after Micah's donations, no more, so I can catch up. I'm going to nip to the bathroom, actually, as well. So I'm just going to have a little bathroom break. My little lizard's going to look after chat, and I'll be back to do lorry work, okay? So I won't be a sec. So I'll say you can donate until I come back, okay? So no more donations when I come back. So if you want to donate, you can now, and then I'm going to stop them, okay? Okay, let me just have a little drink. Okay, thank you for that, guys. Okay. Oh, it's nice just to get up as well and stretch my legs a bit when I've been sitting for 2 hours. Okay, so Laurie Wu, thank you for the donation, honey. So no more donations now, so I can catch up. So message from Orlando and the angels and his thoughts and feelings. So what's going on with Orlando? What's going on with Orlando at this current time? What's going on, okay? So he's saying to you, I'm fed up and frustrated. So he's starting the week in a little bit of a stressed out energy, okay? He's saying, I can't talk yet, I need time. So he needs more time. And the thing is, when he's fed up and frustrated and in that negative mindset, he wouldn't serve you to have contact anyway. You know, it would perhaps stress you out or make you feel a bit fed up and miserable. He's saying, you make me lose my cool and I just don't know how to act in your presence. So when he's around you, he feels like a nervous schoolboy. You know, he doesn't quite know what to do. He loses cool, and he also feels very nervous and anxious around you, not because of anything you're doing wrong, because you're doing everything right. You know, he feels like he can't perhaps look you in the eyes because he feels emotional, or he feels all this chemistry and desire. So I feel that he's a bit frustrated physically as well, like he's wanting you. I feel he's not getting any and he wants you. There's fear there as well. So there's definitely fear he's feeling. So what else? We've got moving forward and we've got progress. So this is moving forward and there is progress, even if you can't yet see it. And you may see 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, a sign of ascension. You may dream about flying as well. You could have dreams like that this week. Anything else you need to know from your angels? So your angels are saying to you, you are going to be fine. So it's going to work out. You know, you're going to be fine. and I'm helping you to find inner peace. So I love that you've got Raphael and Honiel coming through, because if you're going through anything physically or emotionally and it's affecting you, then they're helping you to find balance and to find peace with this. So it's going to be okay, whatever's going on. But, you know, if you're picking up on his frustration or this kind of fed up feeling, breathe and affirm, I am safe. It's all going to be okay. So it is progressing and moving forward, even if you can't yet see it. I hope that helps, okay? Shavika, thank you for the donation. How does my twin feel about his wife and Pooja? So who is Pooja, okay? Who is Pooja? So how is he feeling about his karmic wife, okay? He feels like the relationship with her is toxic to his soul. Very clear, okay? So he's saying this relationship is toxic to my soul. So I don't feel he sees her as toxic. He sees the relationship as toxic. Does that make sense? So I don't feel he's saying, oh, she's a toxic person. No matter how you see it, I feel he just sees the relationship as toxic to his soul because he's not growing anymore there. So he is aware it's done, that, you know, he can't really grow anymore there. He knows it's a comfort zone. He knows it's something he needs to release himself from, okay? Someone who is trying to entice him, okay? So how does he feel about his karmic wife? Well, obviously he's a father and that's impacting things. So his children, it's more how he feels about his kids than anything else. Because he's coming through here as the father, the emperor. Now, obviously the emperor is the masculine. But I'm getting this more, it's like he feels like because he's a father, he has to create stability, security, providing for dependence, okay? Because he doesn't want to create childhood wounds. It doesn't matter how old his kids are. That's what why. So it's nothing really about his wife at all. It's the fact that a father there, he's not having children, okay? Well, if he wants to be a father or he's providing in some way. So it's like he's a provider. So he hasn't got kids, okay? If he hasn't got kids, it says here, stability, security, providing dependence, a father. So maybe thinking about, I need to provide, okay? I need to provide for my wife. I need to, you know, be the provider. Okay, you could be thinking about kids, having kids, wanting kids, all of that, the past. Could be a childhood wound as well. But I feel this is more like thinking about, I've got to be the provider. I need to be stable. I mean, that could be what his father did in his situation. So he's trying to create stability because that's what people say that perhaps their husband should do. Okay, so that's what he's actually doing, if that makes sense. And he's struggling with the fear of change. So he wants to let go. He wants to move on. He wants to be free. But he said, I'm afraid of letting go and starting again. I'm scared of losing reputation, money and stability. So that's why. That it's not that he feels like he loves his wife or he wants to be with his wife. He's afraid of change. And he feels the relationship is toxic, he's outgrown it, but he's scared, okay? So that's what's going on with him. How does he feel about Pooja? Okay. How does he feel about Pooja, this person who's trying to entice him? Okay, well, it's stuck. I don't feel anything's happening. It's not something he's wanting or manifesting. Okay, so he doesn't feel anything really for Pooja. I'm not picking anything up there. I mean, it doesn't, just because she's perhaps trying to entice him doesn't mean he wants to go there. It's stuck and there's nothing happening there. Even if she's trying to, you know, seduce him or whatever she's doing, he's not manifesting that. That's not something he wants. Okay, there's nothing there that shows me that there's anything going on. I feel you're worrying about nothing there. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Wish right now. Thank you for the 2 donations, honey. DMs, feelings, girlfriend situation, when will we reunite? Let me just put this here. Actually, let me bring these in for your twin as well. I feel that's why this deck stayed out. So how is he feeling? What's he struggling with? How is he feeling? I feel like I can tell you anything. So he wants to talk. He just needs time to himself. So how he feels about you is you're a person that he could talk to about anything. Now, that doesn't mean he is opening up to you about everything, but he feels like he could talk to you and you'd understand and you'd listen and you'd be there for him. He does feel that way about you. He just needs time to himself, and he feels that way about his girlfriend. So I feel that he's trying to have time by himself in that situation. Okay, so what else is he feeling about his girlfriend? Yeah, they barely talk to each other, okay? Behind closed doors, it's cold and routine, no matter how it seems on social media and other ways. So they're barely talking at this time because he needs space, so he's having time for himself, which makes sense with the fact that he's saying there, wherever it is, you know, I need time to myself. So maybe making excuses to have time by himself. So when will you reunite? Okay, when will you reunite? Well, there's delays. I feel it's going to be when you let go, when you stop needing it, wanting it. So, you know, and I'm not saying you're definitely saying, I've got to have contact, but your energy may still be clingy or holding on, okay, in some way. So for now, there needs to be delays in communication. And I feel he will communicate when he can tell you the truth or speak out. So it will be when he can communicate clearly with you in a very truthful way. But at the moment, there's delays in communication for a reason, okay? So I haven't got a timeline of when you'll reunite because I feel your lesson is to surrender. So let's pull a card for you, what you need to know about this situation. You've got the Page of Focus and the King of Ego. So he is in his head about you. So let him work it out and don't take it personally. And remember that everything you're experiencing is for the greater good. Okay, your soul is expanding and you are evolving. So be proud of who you are, your transformation, and be grateful at this current time for all the lessons and the growth. Because there's lessons being learned on both sides, okay? And then you're saying hotel job message. So message for the hotel job, okay? Message for the hotel job. Message for the online business. Okay, and DM's thoughts on business. DM's thoughts on business. Okay, so DM's thoughts on business, walking away. Okay, so maybe this is something he wants to walk away from, or perhaps he's thinking that you need to walk away from something. But I feel like what I'm picking up on here is at this current moment, he doesn't want to get involved in it. Whatever it is, he's thinking of walking away. Now, that doesn't mean there's anything that you're doing wrong. I just feel that he doesn't. Today's energy is, I don't want to get involved in this today. That's what I'm picking up on. So for you, for the hotel job, this makes you feel confident even if there's some kind of delay. And if there is a delay, things are going to move forward within 8 weeks. So I feel there could be a delay around this hotel job at this current time, whatever that is. It could even be that you're perhaps wanting to feel more confident or successful, or perhaps you're wanting more money or whatever it is. But I feel within 8 weeks, especially with the 6 of Wands there with June, I feel between now and June things are going to move forward with that hotel job, or you're going to perhaps get what you want in that situation. Now with your online business, I saw it when it come out, okay, things are going to turn around very quickly. But at this current time, it feels like there's a lot of stress and anxiety because you're carrying burdens around. There's some sleepless nights. You may feel separated in some way from something, or you may feel like something isn't right with this, or you're worrying about it too much, or you're letting your ego cause a problem, and it will shift, it will change, there'll be a turnaround, and it will happen swiftly. So I feel that you're in your head about things at this current time that you need to release. So when I'm connecting with the two energies, I feel at the moment there's more success around the hotel job in this moment today, because I feel there's a lot of stress and anxiety around the online business that you need to release. I hope that helps, okay? Lisa, great to see you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Morning, any messages for me for the week ahead? So what do you need to know for this week ahead? What's the message for you coming through, okay? So you've got emotional. So you may be feeling a bit emotional, okay, in this new week. We've moved into Taurus season, which I feel is really good. So you're going to feel in your power, but you may also feel a bit emotional. And when you're emotional, you're in your power anyway. You know, you feel things very deeply. So I feel you're being shown through your emotions just how powerful you are. And I feel your emotions are powerful. So you've got to remember that. So if you're feeling emotional about things, see it as a power thing. Don't see it as weakness. I know you don't. But don't see it as, oh, here I go again. Or because it's your power. It's your spiritual power. And as well as your human emotional power. So remember, you're feeling those things for a reason, okay? What else do you need to know for this week ahead? Flying out, okay. I mean, you may feel isolated and alone. You know, you may have moments where you start thinking about, am I going to be on my own? You know, and what's going to happen? But you can't miss out on what's meant for you. And you're going into fantasy and temptation with memories and reunions. So I feel it's like you are overthinking things, especially as we approach the full moon, thinking about what could be or what could have been. So you may have moments like that. And I feel that's definitely because she's thinking about you. She's thinking about reuniting with you. She's in a fantasy about you and being very tempted by you. So you're having all these feelings because I feel you're very interconnected. So what does your twin want you to know? Holding things in, it went back in. What is it? They know that you were the one, but she's holding her in. That's the Two of Cups there. And it come out and went back in really quickly. So I feel she's wanted to tell you that, but then she's backed out, chickened out. And that's another reason why you may be feeling all this emotion, or you may be sensing she's coming in around your energy. It says your career and lifestyle are just as important as your love life. Remember your identity outside of the dynamic and step back into your power. Well, I feel that's what you're doing. I feel you're definitely doing that because you're focusing on other things. And everything you are experiencing is for the greater good. Your soul is expanding and you are evolving. Be proud of who you are, your transformation, and grateful for the lessons and the growth. So I feel you're putting your energy elsewhere, and that's bringing power in, okay? So you've got listen to your heart. Your guardian angel is saying whatever it is you're guided to do, whether it's with home, her, career, whatever, follow your heart, listen to your heart. It's always speaking to you. And look at this, Archangel Raphael, I'm helping your heart to heal. So I feel you're feeling a lot stronger now than you were, and you're more in your power. Anything else you need to know for this week ahead? Look at this, you got patience is the key, foggy bog. So maybe there's some fog coming up. But when things seem a bit unsure, unclear, just have patience and faith. And bluebell fairy, gratitude, focus on gratitude. So you may see bluebells, you may see is that a heron? You may see a heron. Okay, and this could be about communication blocks. 13, so you could see 13. Got a stag there, is that a stag? Looks like a stag. Yeah, stag. So maybe be grateful for her as well and the lesson and everything else. You may see more bluebells, or you may go somewhere where there are bluebells. Let's bring in this one as well. Anything else you need to know? You've got, I have to look, they're so small, you've got defeat. I feel that's her in her karmic cycle. She feels defeated. Look at that, they may be arguing. Okay, and you got the Emperor. And I feel this is God himself coming to you and asking you to have faith, because I feel that there's some chaos going on in her karmic life. I'm seeing this, I'm not reading what it says, I'm just being drawn to the pictures here. I feel this is him and her having some kind of standoff here, and God is in charge of that. So God's pruning the tree there. That's what I'm picking up on. God's pruning the tree in that karmic cycle. So things are going on behind the scenes in that karmic situation. That resonates because I've pre-recorded a karmic reading for Wednesday, like an extra karmic reading. So that may really resonate with you as well. I hope that helps, okay? Michelle, thank you for the donation, honey. Can I get any message from IDM Mohammed? So what does Mohammed want you to know? So Mohammed is saying to you, I'm feeling the loss of you. I feel that you've pulled your energy back and your masculine is feeling that, okay? I feel like I've lost you and I'm not coping well with it. So today, the energy your masculine is in is, where are you? Curious. What you're doing? Where are you? I feel like I've lost you. And that's stressing them out. I've been thinking about you. Okay, and it says, you've been thinking about me because I've been thinking about you. We're connecting. So you're connecting through telepathy. Do you know, let me just say this. Lisa, it's so powerful you just said that, because I nearly said Bluebell Wood. Because I used to go in a wood and I used to call it Bluebell Wood. I nearly said Bluebell Wood, but I didn't. So I'm not surprised you've got that coming out, okay? Amazing, just blows my mind. So you've been thinking about me because I've been thinking about you, and we are connecting. And I know you're picking up on that because you're feeling his energy. Maybe you're feeling the loss of him, or you're missing each other. But there's definitely an energy of, where have you got? Okay. So, yeah, he's going to charge ahead. Now, this resonates with a little short I've got coming up next Sunday, this Sunday coming, where something's going to move forward between June and July, the Cancer season. So you could get contact during the Cancer season, but your person is going to take action because they don't want to lose you. Yeah, they're working out what to do in this current energy in April, and they're stressed and can't sleep because of this as well. So if you're feeling a bit stressed at night, if you're struggling to sleep, it's because they hate the silence, and they're working out how to break that silence. I hope that helps, okay? Shaz, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, can I have a message from my DM? I feel he knows we are twins and will we be together physically? So you have to have faith in that, okay? So the passion is real. He also knows it because of the passion between the two of you. So you're going to feel a lot of kundalini. There could be a birthday coming up or a celebration that's going to give you an opportunity to connect again, releasing the baggage, the struggle, and he is loyal to you. So I feel he does feel loyal to you even if he isn't physically around you. Okay, but there's a release going on at this current time. Releasing of anything that takes their loyalty away from you. And you are very connected in the 5D, so you're going to feel all the kundalini rising. There it is again, the King of Wands. This person definitely wants to be loyal to you in a balanced way. So I feel what's being healed is anything that's stopping them from coming to you equally. You know, anything that's stopping them, anything that's in the way of that. So that's what's currently being worked on. And you may be working on your own stuff too to allow that equal give and take. You know, you could be setting your boundaries down or working on your own self-worth. They are dreaming of you at this current time. So your masculine is being reminded of you all the time in dreams. Okay. And I did a reading. Was it yesterday's reading was about dreaming of you? So, because I did an all signs with dreams, one with the dreams. I think it was in last night's reading. I came to you last night and I sent my astral self to you. Did you feel it? So last night, okay, your person dreamt about you and sent their physical astral self to you. So you will have felt them around you, or you will do tonight, okay? So you're going to have a very vivid, lucid dream where you're going to feel your masculine's energy, okay? What else? What do you need to know? Page of Passion. Good news is coming. Good things are on the way. So keep the faith and check in with your intuition, your inner child. So your intuition is already telling you you're going to be together. Now, to get to your question, okay, will you be together physically? I feel this is definitely about eventual positive outcome. But the Knight of Cups is like highs and lows, emotions. I feel you're meant to feel everything you're going through because you're meant to trust your intuition on this. You already know the truth. Don't let your ego tell you otherwise, okay? This is a journey of growth and learning and evolving. You're going to go through highs and lows, ups and downs. Now, see what Archangel Orion wants you to know. Are you going to be together physically? You've got 444. Look at this. It will happen in divine timing. You are currently being protected. So it's like the angel saying, yes, you're going to be together in divine timing. And currently, when you're not together, there is a protection there. So you're going to see 444. I hope that helps, okay? Sonu, thank you for the donation. No more donations, please, guys, so I can catch up, okay? Sonu says, question in the chat. What does Milor think and feel for Sunita and bucket messages? What is his actions? So what is his actions? He's connecting with you in the 5D at this current time because he doesn't want to lose you. He will fight for you when the time is right, but the time isn't yet right, okay? So I feel at the moment there's a lot of interaction going on in the 5D. So what do you need to know? I just want to do these. You've got a T coming through. Now a T could be connected with tomorrow, Tuesday, Thursday, if you're looking at it from a date perspective, or it could mean something else to you. There's a lot of intimate thoughts going on. You've got sexy thoughts there. And that, you know, he could be thinking about that tonight. Yeah, he's embarrassed about this, by the way. He's embarrassed because he's having intimate thoughts about you. Okay, I can't say it, can I? About your here. Okay, T. Okay, he's thinking about your T. Okay, I can't say it, so I'm keeping it PG, but use your imagination. And he's embarrassed about that as well, okay? Now, I feel he's embarrassed. This is really strange coming through, but I feel he's embarrassed because he may be getting turned on in random ways and random times. So, for example, he could be at work and he gets turned on. Use your imagination. But he said, I know I've acted childish. I don't know how to approach you now. So he wants to come forward, but he feels like he's being childish. And that could be like the way he's behaved. So he's definitely going through a dark night of the soul. You've got back there. Okay, so he can process what he's feeling. He also, I don't know if he does own his own place, but he wants to, or he wants to perhaps own his own place before you get together. Why is embarrassing? Because he feels, you know, perhaps like he shouldn't be having those thoughts about you, or he feels nervous about it, or that's why, okay? So it's like, you know, a little bit of like childlike nervousness, like childlike. Like when you are perhaps a teenager and You're nervous about it. He doesn't love me. That's your own fear. I haven't said that, have I? Okay? That's your own fear, your own perception. If you feel he doesn't love you, that's on you. There's nothing coming through in the cards that tells you that. He's having sexy thoughts about you. So obviously he's attracted to you. He's going through a dark night of the soul, okay? He wants to own his own place and he wants to work on his financial gain. So I feel he's working on finances to be able to own a place or to own his own place or to own a specific place. And glasses, I feel that's like gathering information, looking at things more closely, working out his finances. So glasses, you put glasses on when you need to look at something closer. Okay, but he may actually wear glasses. I don't know if he does or not, but glasses coming through, take it out, resonate. Anything else you need to know about this? Okay, but if you're saying he doesn't love you, that's your own fear, okay? There's reunion there. You are coming back together. Now, it looks to me like there's love in that card. But again, if you're thinking he doesn't love you, that's your own fears. Look, you got rebirth. But everything that's happening is happening to bring you back together, and it's happening to grow you both. So I do feel there's an energy of rebirth with Easter where the door is open for a reunion. I hope that helps, okay? Micah, thank you for the donation. How is P? Message from P. So what does P want you to know? Okay, so P is saying to you, I'm staying away from you because the last thing I want to do is hurt you. So he's trying to be very gentle with his next step, okay? Because I feel he does want to come towards you, but he may be a little bit afraid that he's going to hurt you again. And yeah, there's that gesture. You know, I'm going to come and sweep you away. So when the time is right, he is going to make some kind of gesture. He just doesn't want to let you down. And there's factors involved in there as well. He said, I'm trying to figure out how this is going to work, okay? Because he doesn't want to hurt you, let you down. And he said, I hid something from you and I'm afraid to tell you about it. So it could be something he's hiding from you. I don't feel there's anything bad. This could be like about his life. You know, something perhaps he needs to change, or it could be his feelings, or he hasn't told you or opened up about. And I feel that's what his intention is. So I feel what he's doing is waiting until the time is right to make some kind of romantic gesture. Anything else you need to know? Anything else you need to know? He's saying to you, I'm entering a new phase. So a new cycle is coming in here. I'm ending a past cycle, preparing to leave that behind to embrace a new chapter with you. And that's bringing in a tower. So you got the world in the tower. He's going through major stress, struggling upheaval. It's all part of the process to lead him to you. And it's destined, okay? They know that you were meant to be. They see you as the person they are destined to be with. So he feels like you and him is destined. Feels like it's destiny. We're meant to be together. So what's your guidance at this time in this situation? Knight of Ego is going to do something suddenly, so you'll sense this, calm your mind, because you may get that feeling like an urgent feeling, like something's going to happen or I need something to happen. So just relax your mind when that happens, because you're learning to let go, to surrender everything and trust that no matter what, that your journey in your life is safe. And things are going to move forward very quickly. So something's going to happen quickly. It could be over the next 8 weeks, okay? So, and I say quickly, I mean like a fast movement, 8 weeks. It could be 8 days, 8 weeks. The angels say you have come here to learn love. So focus on love, not fear. I hope that helps, okay? Lenny CS, thank you for the donation, honey. I'm just looking for your question. It's for me. Okay, what's your question then, honey? Pop up your... Victor said, pop your question in the chat. What's your question? I just want me to pull you some cards, okay? If you haven't got a specific question, I can just pull you some cards. So let me know in the chat what you want me to do. Let me know what you want me to do, okay? I'm a Virgo, she's a Leo. Hot, cold situation. Is she love me? Is she coming back? Okay, let's have a look. So how is she feeling at this time? Okay. She feels like she's got obligations she needs to deal with. So she feels stuck at this current time, and that's why she's got walls up. So you may feel like she's hot and cold because she's put walls up, because she's got obligations in her life, whatever that is. And it could be to a job, it could be to a family, it could be to if she's with someone else, whatever it is, you know the circumstances. So she's saying, I want to get away from the burdens I have to deal with, but I feel stuck right now. So I feel she wants to come towards you. She just feels obligated to something else, or she feels stuck in something else, and that's creating this hot and cold or back and forth. I feel like I can't get through to you, please let me in. So she does want to come forward, and she feels like this, I feel like I can't get through to you. It feels like she doesn't feel like you're going to understand. Okay, because I feel this is more about she's not sure how to explain to you what she's currently going through. But she wants to. There's a lot of energy between the two of you. I feel she's definitely attracted to you. There's going to be an energy surge communication. So I do feel she will communicate with you. And this could come in over the next 8 days or 8 weeks, okay? So there is like a fast movement coming in here. So there is going to be communication. So she's about to do something suddenly. Okay, so something's going to happen suddenly. You won't be expecting it. And her actions are going to show you how she does feel. Okay, she's miserable without you. So she isn't happy with this obligation or whatever it is she's doing. She feels miserable. And she feels miserable when she isn't with you. And she's going to tell you that or show you through actions. Okay. And I feel her action of taking sudden action is going to show you that she does care about you. Okay. Now, nothing is ever a waste of time because you're learning and growing at this current time. Okay. So if you feel like it's a waste of time, then clearly there's not really a, emotion there. It's more like you're perhaps getting impatient because you want things now, and you've got to release that, because if you are on this journey as a twin flame, even if you don't perhaps see it that way, but if it is a twin flame journey, you've been drawn here for a reason, then you can't be in that energy of like, well, I'm just wasting my time then. You've got to learn how to surrender, because it sounds like even though she's the female, it sounds like she's in masculine energy and you're in oh my goodness me, I heard a buzzing noise behind me. There's nothing there. There's going to be a miracle in this situation. That was like a bee. Something's going to happen suddenly. It's going to make you jump. You're not going to be expecting it. You may see a bee that made me jump then. Okay. But what I'm picking up on is it's very likely that you're the one in feminine energy and she's in masculine energy. In other words, you're learning how to surrender and let go and have faith. You're feeling very sensitive to this. You're going to come back together. You're definitely going to reunite. You're definitely going to have contact. You're going to come back together. I don't feel you're wasting your time, but I feel you are learning to understand your own sensitivity. That's what she will be teaching you. And I feel she needs to make a decision, so she could also be having tooth pain. Okay, that's what's going on. So I do feel you're going to come back together. But if you feel like you're wasting your time, you've really got to look at why you want her in the first place, okay? I'm 42, first love ever. Well, you're learning lessons then. And age doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how old you are. It doesn't. I mean, the thing is, you're thinking, wow, I've never felt this way before. I feel she's a lot also like me. Yeah, so she's probably afraid of her feelings, but I feel she's obligated to something else at this current time. And it could just be a job, wherever she's obligated to. She feels like she needs to escape that or free herself from that. Let's see what your guidance is, okay? So your guidance is to know that a new beginning is ahead. Okay, they give me fear. To release your fear. Whatever you've been going through, whatever these struggles are, easier times are coming. And you'll look back. They give me fear. I feel by June, you're going to feel better. And you're going to look back around June and say, I know now why it happened the way it did. Okay, it's finally making sense. And you're going to feel better, okay? Because there's a new chapter coming in here. End anything it's time to end. And that could be your own struggle. You definitely can't miss out on what and who is meant for you. God is always protecting you and you are never alone. Focus on your blessings. So focus on gratitude. Focus on all the things you've got in your life to be grateful for. Even if you perhaps think, wow, what are they? You woke up this morning. You are alive, Anything else you need to know? You've got thoughts. You're definitely in a thought. She's thinking about you, even if there's no communication at this current time. Okay, there it is again, same card. Somebody's going to move forward in the next 8 weeks. I hope that helps, okay? And that was for your second donation there. So no more donations, please, guys, so I can catch up. So next question we're doing is for Crystal. Thank you for being here, honey. Aki's intentions, a woman, Aki intentions and guidance on the connection with N, okay? So Aki or Aki, A's intentions. We're saying A's intentions. Well, you've got some kind of passion here, okay? You've got the Ace of Wands. Let me see what I've come out. I feel that's AK. I'll say AK, we'll say A, okay, and then you know what I'm talking about. So I feel that this is A, and I feel that A feels passionate about something here. Dreams coming true. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Tower, and the Star. So when I'm picking up on AKA, I'm not really feeling any malicious intentions or anything bad here. We've got the Tower, but I'm still not feeling like this is like A has bad intentions towards you or is trying to knock you down in any way. It's more like perhaps this person is looking up to you. Because I'm seeing this as A, but I'm also seeing this as perhaps how A sees you as well. Someone who's very passionate, someone whose dreams come true, someone who brings hope here. So I feel there's hope with this person or situation, or they see you as very hopeful. They're very inspired by you. And they could be going through some kind of tower at this current time that they perhaps need help with. So I feel by the end of April, you'll know what A's intentions are. But I'm not really feeling anything negative. A could even be a helper to you to help your dreams come true in some way. And that could be helping you out with something or helping you to overcome something or see something in a different way. Because when you go through a challenge, you have a choice how you feel and what you do. So I feel that there's hope with A. I don't feel there's anything negative here. And I feel there's also guidance on the connection with N. I feel there's so much hope with N or your connection because you've got the dreams coming true card. So, and it's happening now, you know, even if there's a tower fall and even if it feels like things are crazy. That's what you need to remember. Everything happens for a reason, okay? Yeah, there's a new beginning coming in your connection. And even if there's conflict, even if you feel there's conflict around this situation, there is a new beginning being created. So I feel what you need to remember is everything is working out for your highest good. Okay, so what do you need to know at this time? You've got death. You are transforming and evolving every day, and so is your life. A significant change is underway. So again, that's about that new beginning. So there could be something new coming in around Scorpio season, where I'm not necessarily feeling like A has got any bad intentions or, you know, I'm not quite sure what you feel that person is doing or not doing, but I'm not getting anything bad there. I feel, if anything, this person is inspired by you. It's a conflict in my head only. It was random. She's okay. But I don't feel she perhaps, if you might see her that way, but I don't feel her intention is to be that way, if that makes sense. Like some people can do things without realising they're doing it. You know, like hurt people. But I mean, all those cards there, I mean, there could be some jealousy around the way she sees you, because she sees you as a very passionate person. So I don't feel like she's going out of her way to hurt you or anything like that, or she doesn't feel she's doing that. Does that make sense? So just have faith. Whatever's going on, there's a new beginning there anyway. Let me pull you a card from Archangel Michael, actually. What does Archangel Michael want you to know about this? What does Archangel Michael want you to know? You have free will. You choose your own path, even when it's chosen for you. Choose to turn towards the path of light, and you will always find you going in the right direction, and focus on love, knowing that you are safe. Isn't that beautiful? So Archangel Michael saying, remember, I was created for you to be with you. You are safe and never alone. Love is the reason you've come to earth. Love is who you are, and love made you and will sustain you. Always choose to focus on love. So that could be about like letting go of any fearful thoughts or any struggles. Remember, you have a choice whether you let things get to you or not. I hope that helps, okay? Tara, thank you for the donation. Can I have bucket message, one card from your new deck, okay? So what's the message coming through for you from this new deck? What do you need to know? So you've got coming through, and let me just get my magnifying glass again. This is hierarchy. It says maintaining high standards in love, and that may be what you're doing at this current time. And this may be stressing your masculine out because you've put boundaries down, because they may be a bit defensive like this, okay? Because you've perhaps put boundaries down saying, oh, you know, I know what I will and won't accept now in this connection, or I'm not going to let you upset me anymore or walk over me or whatever it is, okay? So you're maintaining. It's like, I feel you've already set your boundaries, but you're maintaining that. And that may be stressing your masculine out, okay? But you're maintaining high standards in love, keeping emotions under control. So you're working on self-control and breathing and relaxing and allowing yourself to not get triggered by things. A stern but fair mentor, and that could be your angels guiding you. You know, they're being stern with you, or this could be your higher self saying to you, don't reach out or let them take action. And again, like I say, this could be stressing out your twin. Okay, a stern but fair mentor, being challenged to perform at your best, which is what this journey does. It pushes you to become your best version. So exercising discipline with finances. And you may be exercising discipline in your connection, but you may be doing that in other areas of your life as well. Perhaps you're thinking, I'm not spending as much money, I'm decluttering, I'm sorting my life out. And that's perhaps making your masculine wonder, what do I do next? So this could be your masculine perhaps stressing because he hasn't got as much access to you as he perhaps once did, okay? What else? So the message, let me just see what they are, okay? Because the red are about you. Let's see what the red, the black, right, for what you need to know for him, okay, because the black are around your masculine, whole again and all past lead home. So what you need to understand is no matter what's going on, you make your person feel whole again and all past lead back to you regardless, okay? Now, you've got Snapchat and you've got Slay. Okay, so Slay, I see the Slay as like the chariot. Okay, things moving forward. Could even be about Christmas time, but Snapchat, or it could be something that perhaps move forward, like Snapchat can be the app, or it could even be like a quick chat. Okay, maybe something happened around Christmas as well that was like a quick chat that you're thinking about. But the Slay is about movement. You got healthy, so maybe working on becoming more healthy, and I feel that's what you're both doing as well, or bringing more health into this connection. You've got Phoenix, and I feel that's you rising up. You know you're going to reconcile. New York could be significant. You've got Give It Time. You've got 222, which I feel is the angels protecting you, saying give it time, it's all going to be okay. You're rising up like the Phoenix rising. You're going to reconcile. Something could happen during the afternoon or the evening, not necessarily in the morning or at night. So afternoon, evening could be significant. I hope that helps, okay? So we answered Lenny again all in one go. So I'm going to answer some out of the chat now, okay? So thank you all for being here. I'm sending you lots of love. Let's do Donna. Donna says, hi Liz, any message from Mark and can I have a music card? So what's the message coming through for you from music? What's the song he's sending to you today? What's the song he's sending to you today? Again, look at this. Didn't this come out the other day? Working my way back to you. I'm coming home. Working my way back to you, babe. So he's coming home. So didn't we have it was either the same card or a similar card? Very interesting. What else do you need to know? Oh, wow, flew out. Look at this, expect reunion. And it flew out. Your twin flame wants to return to you and is hoping you'll take them back and let them back into your heart. And you've got the passion is real and intense. So you could be feeling a lot of Kundalini at this time. Okay, your twin flame is thinking of you in a very sensual, intimate way. They desire you on every level and want to show you physically and intimately how much they care. So I feel when he comes in, he's going to come in flirty as well. A lot of passion there. A lot of intimacy. They need you right now. And again, that's Need You Now by Lady Antebellum. I'm sure you got that card coming out as well. So I feel you're receiving repetitive guidance, for one. What else? What does he want to say to you? Let's bring this deck in. What does he want to say? Flying out. He's saying, I hope you see through the illusion. I'm going to fight for you. So you may even hear songs about fighting, like I'm going to fight for you. What's that song? I'm going to fight for what's right. To party. Okay, they give me that song. He's going to fight for you and he hopes you can see through the illusion of whatever's physically going on. What else do you need to know? Look at this, the Hanged Man. The delay creates the way. Spend this time in solitude thinking about what you want. Go within, refresh and replenish your energy. Refresh, that could definitely be a sign about the flash, you know, feeling things in your body. Let's get you some bucket messages. What's coming? All past lead home. All past lead home. You got dreaming of you. He's definitely dreaming of you because he's haunted by you. He's haunted about you. You got brown eyes coming through. Christmas Day, so you could be spending Christmas Day together, healthy. Interesting. Hope that helps, okay? Let's do Victor, okay? Let's do Victor as well, my mods. Morning, Sister Liz. Meow, may I have a message from my beautiful butterfly king Virgo and a Kiano card, please? So what's going on with your Virgo at this current time? And thank you for sending me that video as well. So what's the message coming through? He said, I have a busy schedule right now, so he may have a lot going on, okay? He's very busy. He's saying that was me from a fake account. So if you've had an interaction or something's happened from a fake account and you thought, was that him? I feel that's confirmation. He's saying we will be together, okay? And that post on social media was for you. So he's been sharing things on social media, or they've been sharing things on social media for you to see. And I feel something's happened through a fake account. This could even be a post on social media from a fake account. I want to treat you well and buy you nice things. Okay, so there's definitely a thought about looking after you here, and fame has its price. And I feel that's also about the fact that there's a busy schedule and things like that going on. So fame has its price. What else, okay? What else does your person want you to know? What else does your person want you to know? Restoration, temperance. So I feel this is a time for you to heal, to restore, and I feel that's definitely what you've been doing. You've been calming down what things you do, you're relaxing more, having more time for you, and you're spending time with them in the 5D. So definitely feel you're collaborated in the 5D. You're feeling them there, you're connecting with them there. It's a very intense, passionate connection there, because it may feel stuck in the physical. You may feel imprisoned in some way, or you may feel things are stuck. And this can definitely as well be about your person feeling stuck in some way in their life. And that's why they're saying fame has its price, okay? So let's bring in a Keanu card. Let's see what I've done with him. What's the message coming through for you? Okay, what do you need to know? You've got be bold. And I feel this is definitely what your person is doing by perhaps contacting you through a fake account or doing things on social media, especially when there's a prize with fame. So this is, I have to get my magnifying glass. I am nearly 50 now. That's why my eyesight is like that. So 47 Ronin, what movie is this? 47 Ronin. Released in 2013. It's okay to stand out because you never know what will come of it. So I feel you stand out from everyone else, and I feel that's how you've come into each other's awareness in a way. Keanu did so well as the character of Kai, I hope I'm saying that right, that when the execs watched an early take of the movie, they insisted on script changes and another week of filming to make his character more central. Now, that could be what's going on with your twin. Or with your person, okay? They could be becoming more central in what they're doing. Okay, so I don't know if you're aware of that, but I am picking up on that, where maybe they weren't as central, but now they are. And that could be why they're saying to you, fame has a price. Okay, let's bring in this Love Never Dies deck, because this is a music deck as well. You've got Immortal. Our love is a timeless chamber. Wow. Our love is a timeless chamber. Immortal. Okay, whatever that song is, or I don't think this is a song deck, but Immortal Chamber. They're giving me I don't know why it's coming through. Evanescence, one of those songs. I'm not going to sing it, but is it? I mean, I'm not a huge Evanescence fan. Is it Take Me Back to Life or something to do with life? Bring Me Back to Life or something like that. Let's bring a music card in. If they could give you a song at this current time, what would it be? They could give you a song, what would it be? Promise me, I promise you a future, okay? And something, I want to tell you how I'm feeling. Wow. So you've got two songs. Something is by, I can't think who it's by. Oh my goodness me, it's a 90s track. It's right on the tip of my tongue, I can't think who it's, by Lasgo. Is there something you want to tell me, okay? I can see it in your eyes, so you can perhaps see it in each other's eyes. And Promise Me by Beverly Craven, okay? You may see Stags as well. I hope that helps, okay? Yeah, Bring Me Back to Life, that's it. Yeah, by Evanescence. So those songs may be significant. No more donations, please, guys, because I'm just doing some out of the chat. So, hi, Priestess, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, any message from Carlos? What does Carlos want you to know today? Okay, so card flying out here is, look at this, heart, I love you. So, in Carlos's heart, and from his heart to your heart, he's saying to you today, I love you. Very simple, clear message. I feel you could hear a song from the heart that hits you in the feels. You may even hear a song by the band Heart, or there's a song by the Pet Shop Boys called Heart. Okay, so you could hear those songs. I've got songs coming through again for you. But the message is Carlos loves you, no matter what. Very clear, precise, to the point message. Anything else you need to know? Even if they feel trapped, they love you, okay? Maybe trapped right now, but they want a new beginning because they love you. So whatever they're trapped in, they're going to release that to have a new beginning. I hope that helps, okay? Mariette, thank you for the donation. I love guidance for love and career. Will we succeed? What do you need to know? Well, there's definitely lessons being learned in this situation, which are part of the spiritual path. So you've got to learn those lessons first, both of you, and then you'll succeed. So in other words, when you've learned what you need to learn, you'll come together, or you'll be together, or things will work out, okay? And you've got trapped and you've got a new beginning, which we've just had coming through. So again, anything you feel trapped in or stuck in is an opportunity for you to release those things to have a new beginning. Let's get you a card about love, okay? And cards about career, just see what comes up. For career, you've got soul searching. So you may be doing a lot of deep thinking about your career at this time. You know, thinking about what you actually want or what you don't want. And it could be that you're doing that between now and October with the pumpkin there and things are shifting. Okay, about love, you've got defense mechanism. So I feel that you could be connecting with someone who's a bit defensive. And those defenses, those walls may be coming down around July, okay? Perhaps you're also feeling a bit defensive as well. You could be feeling a bit sharp about this. You don't quite know what to do. And this could be because this person is your masculine and they trigger your wounds. And I feel you trigger their wounds. You're mirroring each other. But you're going to move towards the ultimate achievement. So I'm getting October coming through as significant for shifts and changes. So anything else you need to know about love? So do some soul searching about career. Yeah, they're finding their true divine masculine power. So your person, the one you're connecting with or the one you'll end up with, is finding their power and strength to come into your life or come back into your life. July is going to be a significant month here. You're both doing what you need to do, okay? And you can't miss out on what's meant for you. So the message is very clear. Just have faith. Let me just get you a card around work, actually. Get you an Archangel Gabriel card for your career. Anything you need to know about career? I feel you will succeed, obviously, by October. So you've got to have confidence in your creations and you'll succeed if you have confidence. Trust in the power of God's creativity, which has been manifested through you. And I feel it's being channeled through you. So whatever you create and have faith, I feel by October, you're going to feel successful in whatever way that is. I hope that helps, okay? I think I'm at the top of the chat, okay? I haven't missed anyone, have I? No. So will D and I reunite? This is for Joanne. Okay, will D and I reunite? Will you and D reunite? You've got creativity. Maybe focus on your creativity at this time. You know, if you're working on something like that you're doing, that you're enjoying, that will obviously take your attention off what's going on with D. I do feel you're going to reunite because there's a delivery coming. The postman. So I feel that's a huge sign of something coming. But you've got tranquility ahead. So I feel the answer is yes. And I feel your person will come in a very quick-witted way. Okay, so I feel this could be June though. So I feel between now and June, work on your creativity, especially if you're arty. You know, if you're like an artist or you do creative things. And the more you focus on those things, the less you're going to worry and stress. And then you're going to let go and then you're going to feel more harmonious anyway. Because the thing is, if you're doing perhaps artistic stuff or things that bring peace or calmness in, it makes you feel at peace and then the door opens. So I feel, yes, you are going to reunite. I feel it's up to this person to come towards you. And the angels want you to relax a little bit about this, okay? So just to get another clarifier. No more donations, please, guys. Okay, I want to answer some out of the chat. So don't worry if it feels stuck at this current time. I feel this could even move towards marriage. Don't put your defences up. You know, don't worry, don't stress, don't overthink this. Just let it unfold. You've got to get out of your own head about where this is going or what's happening. So I feel the answer is yes, and it could be around June. I hope that helps. Yeah, the only reason I'm saying no more donations, guys, because I've been on for 3 hours and I want to answer a few out of the chat, okay? But I'm going to be live again on Wednesday. So Shantae, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, will SD come back into my life soon? So is SD going to come back into your life? Okay, yes, look at that. You love each other. So you can't fight that feeling, even if he's trying to. Again, we've got creativity coming out. And I feel that's coming out because the more you work on you, the more you do you, then the quicker things happen, because you're not focusing on them constantly. And you've got spiritual growth at the bottom. So I feel you're definitely both growing. And I feel this person is growing as well. But I feel the answer is yes, otherwise that card wouldn't have come out the way it did. So yes, he's going to come back into your life. You're manifesting it already. So this is something you're already wanting and thinking about and moving towards. But again, you've got to surrender the when, because you're saying soon, let go of the when. Could be between now and July. Yeah, good news and great things are on the horizon. Keep the faith and check in with your intuition, your inner child. Try and let go of the when. Because I do feel they're coming back to you, but you can't control the when, okay? So you've got, July, definitely July, okay? July, between now and July. I was going to say July there because that's July anyway. But this is being manifested between now and July, okay? A fresh start could come in January as well. So maybe an opportunity to have a whole new beginning with them in January. But things are going to move forward in July or between now and then. I hope that helps, okay? Poojar, thank you for the donation. Bucket message for what he's thinking about me. What's he thinking about you? Okay. Well, he's feeling stressed and he needs to release his stress. But I feel this is you more than anything else. You need to release your stress around this situation. Something's going to happen around the next new moon, okay? Now, the next new moon is the 16th of May. So, and you've got I love you. And he knows your twin flames in some capacity. Okay, he knows in some way because he feels a draw to you. So I feel he loves you. He could even tell you he loves you on this next new moon. So between now and the next new moon, something is happening. And you've got a Christmas card as well. So I'm seeing the Christmas card more as like a greeting. Wanting to communicate, wanting to give you something. So wanting to come forward and communicate in some way. And this could be through a message that I love you. Okay, that's the message coming through. So release the stress around this because they do love you and they're going to show that to you or come forward in some way between now and the next new moon. I hope that helps, okay? No more donations, please, guys. I'm going to put it in the chat, okay? No more donations, just so I can, answer some out of the chat as well. So, Catty, thank you for the donation, honey. Handlers, what's going on in the DM's karmic situation? So obviously I appreciate all the donations, but I've been on for 3 hours now, so I have to put a stop on them at some point, okay? So what's going on in the DM situation? Well, he's finding strength to change. He's feeling fed up, miserable, depressed, angry, definitely frustrated intimately as well. So really there's nothing really going on in the karmic situation because there's a lot of frustration there. Okay, so in other words, all the desire is towards you, okay? And I feel he's trying to find the strength to change, to move forward, going through these feelings in his mind, is it too late? He's praying for help because he craves and wants a new beginning. And he wants that with you. And he wants to move out or get divorced or go through a change. This is a karmic cycle ending. So what's happening here is your person is moving towards the end of that karmic situation to have a new beginning. I mean, beautiful cards coming out. Definitely miserable without you. Nothing's going on physically. Wanting out of that. Wanting to end that. This could be between now and Scorpio season. Okay, I've got Scorpio Libra as well, but I've got Scorpio as significant. So Scorpio, October to November. Could even want a new beginning in the new year. So the new year could be significant as well. But they're praying for a life elsewhere. And I feel that life is with you. So there's nothing going on in that karmic cycle that you need to worry about. Okay, let me just see what the struggle is. What's the struggle around it? We got stuck in a rut. And that's the thing, isn't it? We're doing the same thing over and over again. Stuck in a rut, being afraid of change. Look, I'm just not attracted to you anymore. This is the karmic partner. So the karmic person, they're not attracted to them anymore. There's nothing physically going on. And, your masculine wants out of that, okay? I hope that helps. And they've donated again and said, any advice for me and my business? So what do you need to know for your business? Okay, look, you got justice again there. So there's definitely going to be some balance coming in. And you've got whatever you're manifesting. You could be ending your own karmic cycle. This could be to do with business or work in some way. But I feel what you need to do is whatever you're manifesting is coming in. So you could even be manifesting a contract or some kind of business deal or something that you're wanting to happen. I've got Libra to Scorpio season as significant here. Okay, so I feel something you're manifesting between now and July is going to come in around Libra Scorpio season. This could well be with love as well as work. Because, I try and get a work message and then something comes out you need to know. So anything else you need to know about business? You've got generosity. I feel you're a very generous, kind, loving person. As long as you're being that way in your business, you'll always be successful. And uncertainty. So don't worry about the uncertainty. Things are going to be okay. I feel this message where whatever you're manifesting now, and between now and July, is going to come in around Libra Scorpio season. And it's going to bring balance in some way. And you're going to receive some kind of generous payout, or something's going to come from this. It could be an opportunity, or, something that feels uncertain at this current time. What else do you need to know about your business? What else do you need to know? Helping children, and blocks are lifted. So I feel the blocks, whatever they are going to lift, okay? So previous obstacles came from fear, and they are now lifted away. So an Archangel Nathaniel is blasting things out of the way, and you could be helping children. Now, this could be like in your business, or it could be you help people in your business and then they're able to help their children, or it could be that you have children that you're helping, or take that how it resonates with you. But he says part of your life purpose involves teaching, guiding, and helping young people. And young people can also be like other people, because we're all children of God at the end of the day. So take that how it resonates. But I definitely feel you're manifesting something between now and July that's going to have an impact during Libra Scorpio season. I hope that helps, okay? No more donations, please, guys, okay? So, Mariana, thank you for the donation. What's coming for me at work next, okay? So what's coming in for you at work next? Well, don't give up on what you want, even if things feel stuck a bit. I feel that you're gaining strength at this time to perhaps change something with work, something you're committed to, okay? And this is about you releasing something as well. So what I'm picking up here with these tarot cards, first of all, is that you're being guided to keep going and working on what you want, okay? And this could even be, because I know you're asking me about work, but the angels take it as what you're working towards as well. And I feel you're working towards commitment in love as well as in your career. And don't give up on that either. Don't give up on the kind of work you want, or the commitment you want, or the lifestyle you want, even if you feel stuck or trapped at this current time. And you may feel trapped in your job, and you may feel stuck, but I do feel things are going to shift forward, and you're being given strength to move forward. So Archangel Michael is saying you are safe, and this could also be connected with anything financial you're going through, and he's shielding you from any harm. So you've got Archangel Michael coming twice around your career and your work life, because you're being protected. And this could also be shielding you from harm with others, or from anything financial you're going through. It's like the angel saying it's all going to be okay. But you may need to find strength to perhaps break free from something, to move in a new direction, or to do something differently. What else do you need to know about work? What's coming for you at work next? What do you need to know? Flying everywhere the cards are. Okay, so you've got birth. Now, birth means like a birth of something new, okay? So something new is coming in, new life. So it could be a new job, or a new project, or a new goal, or something new you want to do. It says it's blooming within and around you, an exciting new project, happy idea, happy news and idea. So something new is being born, and this could be something that's already on your vision board, or something you have a vision of doing. It says create a board with images and words that inspire you. So you may want to create a vision board, but I feel this is you doing you, having a vision of what you want, and you've got inspiration. Your idea is divinely inspired. Take action accordingly to set it into motion. So whatever you're receiving ideas about, do that, and stay true to yourself. Okay, so don't compromise or water down your ideas. Listen to, trust, and follow your inner voice. I hope that helps, okay? Just bear with me. I just need to check this email I've just received. It's something a bit odd. Hang on a minute. There we are. Oh, it's not odd. It's from, it's Bina. I don't know if you're still here, Bina. That's a message from the person who's sending your baby. Okay, they've posted it this morning. So I was like, what's that there that's just come through? So your baby's being posted, Bina. Isn't that exciting? So Bina's got a little carrot baby on the way. Okay, so I hope that helps, honey. So we're going to do a Ruba. Thank you for the being here, honey. And Ruba says, hi, Liz. My DM's parents are not letting us get married. May I know what's coming for us ahead, please? Will we engage soon? He's in so much pain. Well, remember, that's going to be part of his mission to actually stand up to his parents, okay? That's part of why he's come to Earth. So we've got, and there's confidence there. I feel he is going to be confident. You know, he's going to find that confidence to make, because he doesn't want to lose you. You're his dream come true. And he currently feels like that's his dream of being with you is being blocked, okay? And I feel he's got to gather the courage and the confidence and the strength to actually speak up and fight for you. And that's what he intends to do. So even though if he's in pain now, he's saying, my parents aren't letting me do this or whatever's going on with him, he's going to find his strength, okay? And I feel he's going to do this around June time. So, because he's in pain because you're his wish fulfillment, and he feels like his dream of being with you is being blocked. So he does want you, and he does know how important you are. He does value you. So yeah, he's worried about what people think. So the big thing that's in the way is he's worried about being judged. Okay, what will people think? What will my family say? What am my family going to do if I stand up for this love and fight for you? Okay, he's saying this is something he's learning to overcome. And he also worries and cares about what you think, okay? You got Luke the Emperor. He's finding his true divine masculine power. He's got to find it in him to stand up to his family. That's part of his mission. And remember, he's got free will, so he has a choice. But you can't push him or force him to do anything, remember. He's got to find that will within himself. So what do you need to know? King of Ego is in his head about you. Let him work it out. Don't take it personally. Remember, it's not you at all. It's nothing to do with you. It's about their culture or beliefs or whatever it is. So, look, he's miserable without you. You're saying he's struggling. He definitely is. He's miserable without you. Send him love in the 5D. Or try and reassure him in some way he's okay. What else? Okay. So the message is, look, Archangel Michael is saying, I'm shielding you from harm. Because he may also be worried about what his family are going to do to you, or, you know, how they're going to hurt you in some way. Things are going to be easier in June. Something's going to happen in June. There's going to be calmer times ahead in June. So it may all feel like a struggle now, but in June things are going to move forward. Okay? I can't say about you getting engaged because it's not showing at this current time. It's more about, yeah, you got stability there, though. He wants stability with you. You want stability with him. There's going to be a magic coming into this situation. You've come here to Earth to find this stability with each other. Okay? So, yeah, he's crying now, but the thing is, the love is intense and real, and he's got your nurturing energy with him. So I feel he wants to get pregnant with you. He wants a baby with you. I mean, maybe his family is saying, oh, you've got to get married and have kids, or whatever they're saying. You know, whatever their view is on what he should or shouldn't be doing. But I feel everything he wants with you. Everything he sees for his future, he sees with you. And he knows who you are to him. He knows you're his true love. He knows it. But I feel, you know, he's upset now, but by June he's going to be in a more confident, strong energy. Let's just see what his dark truth is with this deck, okay? He's saying to you, I'm not sure if we both feel the same way about each other. So it's like what I'm picking up on this is whatever his family are trying to push him into. So I don't know if there's someone they're trying to make him move towards. Okay, it's all unrequited. Okay, because I feel like he's worried about what you think as well. Because he's thinking, oh, you're going to move on with someone else. All these kind of thoughts will be going through his mind if he doesn't step up. But I feel that whomever his parents perhaps wanting to marry or be with, it will always be unrequited. You know, it's like they're not going to feel the same way about each other. I feel this is what he's got to learn to say to his family. You know, I want to marry for love, not for responsibility or duty or obligation. And it says, feeling trapped pushes me away. Please give me space. So I feel that he needs space to work things out. This isn't to you. You're not clingy. But it's reminding you that you've got to let him work it out for himself. Or you're going to let him deal with it himself. But I feel that unrequited is about, and this may even be what his family think about you, or perhaps they feel like you don't feel the same way, but obviously his family don't feel the same way. okay, that you and him feel for each other, if that makes sense. I'm not going to go into it in too much more detail. I just feel all you need to know is by June, he's going to be in a stronger energy than he is now to stand up to them. And anything they send him in the meantime, or anyone they send him, it's unrequited. You've got nothing to worry about because you're his true love. And love will conquer all. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, let's do Patricia. Hi Liz, how are you? I'm good, thank you, honey. Last night, 2 dreams. They showed me Tony knows we are twins. An incoming video call where he speaks a few words in German. A message for us, please. So what do you need to know? Give me a little bit of fear there. So we could be releasing fears. Oh, a lot of fear there. You may be a bit defensive about something. This isn't about you. This could be something in his life. And we got your nurturing energy. I feel your nurturing energy pulls him out of whatever defensive mode he goes into. So if he does tend to go into defensive mode for some reason, I'm not saying this is with you. This could be just in general. It could be how he's been in the past. You pull him out of that. Now, again, look at that for you, pregnant woman. And, you know, you have these moments where you feel like you are pregnant, when you feel you're having like a phantom pregnancy, when you have that bloating going on. So I feel that's reminding you that this is what you're manifesting. You know, there's no need for you to worry or stress over getting pregnant because it's definitely going to happen when the time is right. What else is going on? This is your card. You've got, yeah, self-sabotage and a nightmare. So I feel that he worries about making a mistake or letting you down because he has so much fantasy for you, you know, with you, temptation. He desires you so much. His fear is he's going to self-sabotage or mess it up. This is like his deep fear. So he could have like a nightmare where he messes up with you so badly, like you don't forgive him, or and then he gets defensive. So I feel he could be having nightmares. He's saying, my actions are going to show you the truth. Look at this, dreaming of you. So obviously he is dreaming about you and you're dreaming as well. But I feel he's also having nightmares that are making him a bit defensive. So if he seems to act a bit defensive at any time in the future, I feel it's because he's perhaps had a nightmare where you've moved on or you don't want him and it's nothing to do with you. Remember, he's purging out his own fears. Obviously, he's having nice dreams about you as well because you're his wish fulfillment and his dream come true. But I feel he's also having dreams about the things that he could go wrong or, you know, in his own mind, him sabotaging. So I feel he worries about letting you down. And you got their actions will show you the truth. So I feel he's going to show you how he feels. Let's get one of these. Anything else you need to know? Yeah, I'm uneasy about myself. I don't know if I can truly make you happy. And that puts him into this defensive mode where he worries about you rejecting him. So this is nothing to do with you. It's about him. And he's showing you in this reading I'm doing right now what his fears still are. And that's why he could get defensive. Because he's like, I'm uneasy about myself. That means he has insecurities about himself. I don't know if I can truly make you happy. What if I don't? What if I can't? What if you reject me? I don't know if I could handle that. So a lot of pain there, okay, around having you and losing you. And I feel that's what he perhaps has nightmares about. What else do you need to know? Archangel Raguel is helping this relationship to heal and harmonize and come together. So anything that perhaps gets into your head, calm your mind. But I feel this is more about Archangel Honiel helping him to calm his mind when he goes into those perhaps thoughts. And that's helping the relationship to heal. So let's pull one more card. Anything you need to know? What is he coming out? Yeah, he's in his head about you. Let him work it out and don't take it personally. So this is coming through because if for any reason he's acting a bit defensive today or this week, then you know now why. Okay, because he's going through his insecurities about not being good enough for you. And that may make him a bit defensive. And when he's defensive, he could shut down, he could disappear. You know, he could just go into his, masculine woundedness. And you've been guided to not take that personally. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, guys, I'm going to go off. I've been on for 3 hours and 20 minutes, so I'm going to be back on Wednesday. So thank you all for jumping in. I'm sending you all so much love. Hey, Aunt Morn, what I'll do, actually, I'll do a collective message. This is what everyone needs to know, okay, before I go, okay? So look at this. The angels are saying, trust in us. We are right by your side. So whatever you need, whatever your question is, whatever you're going through, call on your angels because they're right by your side. And you may see 444. I hope this helps. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you to everyone for donating, for being here, for liking. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up, and I'll hopefully see you live again on Wednesday. So have a magical day, and I'll see you soon. Oh, thank you, Aunt Mum. Don't worry, Jacinta. The angels are right by your side. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.